Yeah. And back position.
Step out of the tire.
I'm about to run it. Right, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom. And we're the Hebrew Israelites. We come in week in, week out through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, which is the name of the Heavenly Father. By Hashem is in the name. Yahweh Shah is the only begotten Son. You know, before we get started, we're going to give reverence unto the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son by giving all praise and honor and glory unto Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakwadash. A double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who do teach and rule well, and who the Holy Spirit has been laid upon in these latter times, and to teach the hopeful elect the way to salvation, you know, and to the mercy of Yahweh, you know, and which all of these things, you know, we understand it to be a prophecy. You know, that's how we come out here. We can tell you nations who you are. We can tell the wicked who they are, you know, and we can tell you Israelites who you are, because it's all being prophecy, you know, and that's what the Holy Spirit has done for us, you know, so we can understand the mysteries, you know. That's why we occupy the brothers can go ahead and hop on that. You know.
This is Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 39, verse 1. And it says, "But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecy."
Yeah, that's what we do. We seek out the wisdom of the ancient. Can a brother grab that in Jeremiah, where it talks about seeking the old path, you know, which is the good way. You know, that's what we do when we come out. You know, we seek we go through the mysteries and the prophecies that the Lord gave inspiration to the prophets of old, you know, and to know what's going on, you know. Kyle, you got it, brother.
Done. The book of Revelations, chapter 19, and verse 10. "And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me,"
I got it. Jeremiah 6:16.
and he said unto me, "See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy."
You got it, brother.
Yeah, fine, you know. That's how you know the true men of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, if they when they prophesied the words written in the book. You know, that's why you're supposed to be looking at the news, looking at what's going on in the world, so you can line it up with scripture. You know.
That's spirit. Again, that's what medical does. Do like brother said before. We see what's underneath. We see they're supposed to be lined up with the scriptures, man. You know, and it makes, hey, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and it makes sense, man. You know, it goes hand together like a quote unquote jigsaw puzzle, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, these other camps, you know what I'm saying? You know, they're not occupied in prophecy, man. They're occupied even right now, man. You know, about drama, man. You know, worry about another man's doing, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything goofing around, man. You know what I'm saying? When right now, you know what I'm saying, we're in the top of war, man. That was going on situation, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, these leads are not playing, man. Like I did a video yesterday, man. But the point I want to say this is, look, man. You know, Revelation 12 and 12. I mean, it's right now, man. You know what I'm saying? You see, like you said, a couple at least already passed away. You think they over here bullshitting around? No, man. They're trying to get things in order super fast. Because what? Their time is short, man, and they know that.
Yeah,
So,
you got this whole Epstein thing and Trump lying to his base, which is the base Republicans. You have a big group of them that are not letting up. They're like, look, you promised us prosecutions, convictions, and that where you will show us the list. You ran on it. This is one of the things you ran on. For you to come out and say there is no list. Obama lied about it. Stolen Obama and the Democrats. You basically just lied in our face. You said you wasn't going to do anything with crypto. You said you wasn't against crypto. And I just signing bills to paved the way for crypto infrastructure. So now they're battling. Trump is literally facing his own base, going at him like, no, we want you to question his name next. We want you to find out. Well, and they let Prince answer. They let him go. So this nigga, he's one of the known ones that was, seen with Epstein. Now he's walking around here, but they're like, no, you said it was a list. Now you said you just lied about it. So you're telling us, and I was listening to the old Edomites. They mad as shit. So you telling us it's just the same shit? The two Waynes but on the same level. This is literally what they said in the thing. So going to your point, brother, Esau is pressured because he sees our opinion. See, the whole thing about artificial intelligence is, yes, it works for them, but it also works for us.
Yeah, backfire.
They can see and plan for the future, but we can also see within them. And it's working against them. They show you that in Terminator. They show you that in all these futuristic movies that works against them. So they're on the pressure point, you know?
Yeah, that Ghislaine Maxwell, depending on how she answers, it's real serious. The jig will be up on her. The jig will be up on her. You know, because she's doing this time, and then if she backs up what he's saying, then all that's going to be thrown right in their face.
They released the footage of the so-called jail cell where Epstein was, and they said a minute was missing initially. And then they would get pressured by the base again. So they said, okay, actually 3 minutes missing. And so they basically, Trump is spitting in this, and then the funny part about it, they're like crying about it, like, you almost died, Trump. You almost got shot. You're supposed to be the one fighting against the elite. They truly believe he was the guy. Like, they truly believe Obama's wicked, Democrats wicked. It's about the Republic. It's about the Republic, which Esau, you can't be mad at him for thinking that way. They should want their Republic to stand, to be strong, to stay in power. They're fighting for their kingdom, their Republic. That's what the Republic is. But they're seeing that it's all a game, and they realize. See, but the difference between Esau and Jacob is Esau will start shooting. Esau will go to certain buildings and just start gunning from there.
That's why I'm surprised they didn't kill her off.
Yeah.
I thought they lied and said she was locked up and they really killed her off.
But you see what that tells us? That the operation's still going on.
Good.
It's just in the hands of someone else. They're not going to stop the sadistic freaks. The thing about demonic freaks, they can't stop. So they still, at this moment, they're fucking 3-year-olds, 2-year-olds.
But that was drama. Remember, I don't know what it is. I just
It
can't.
doesn't stop. They just move the infrastructure somewhere else.
I told you I seen it on the dark web, the video of him, what Epstein was doing to that girl with the magnifier.
Yeah, I
glass.
seen that. Yeah, this was scary.
Shit, bugged the fuck. The girl looked like she was like 13, had her butt naked strapped to the grass, and she was cooking. Red, Esau for real. And he was putting a magnifying glass and like the sun just burned her stock. She jumping around, but she chained up, you know?
Yeah.
Wicked ass Edomite, you know?
It looked like, she was getting roasted.
Yeah, you seen it, right? Yeah.
Because I went to quick precept. This is Psalm 64 and 8. It says, so they own, this is like it says, so they shall make their own tongue fall upon themselves. All that cedar shall flee away. Like you said before, in the last game, that's how you know that it's a downfall. Because now, like you said before, his own people, the Edomites, that's where the low level. I'm not talking about, the 1%, you know what I'm saying? They're starting to see their kingdom fall, man. So they're trying to, like you said, they're trying to save their kingdom, man, by what? Going against their oppressors, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, going against their rulers. But we know that, again, that's not going to happen. Like I said, they're not going to overtake the government because what? Musa sets up who's over in power. And that's why what? Like you said, they're able to continue. It's like, that's why what? They're able to continue with their lives and continue on with their wickedness, man. Until the Most High says so, man.
Yeah.
Trump is supposed
Because
to.
that was the case, like I said, these patriotic, they would have been got, you know what I'm saying, rid of these, these elites by what, impeachment and all that stuff. They would have been got rid of them. But you gotta ask yourself, they doing all these wicked acts against, like I said, against the so-called middle class and the low class. Why they still getting away with it? You know what I'm saying? Because what, they got the infrastructure, they got the military behind their backs. You know what I'm saying?
But then a lot of them got dirt on each other.
Yep.
So the cycle keeps going. Oh, you don't want to stop? You want me to expose you? So the cycle just keeps going. You know what I mean?
I got a precept, Uncle Bishop. The book of Psalms, chapter 9 and verse 15. The heathen are sunk down in the pit that they made. And the net which they hid is their own foot taken.
Yeah, like Trump is supposed to make the economy better, but you're gonna send over 500 million to to the business. So, but how are they doing that without bringing Americans tax dollars? So people are looking like, hold on, man. Using our money, stuff. And then whenever we speak about it, we get in trouble because they bring up the Holocaust.
Yeah.
As soon as you say something, Holocaust.
Anti-Semitic.
Easy. Bro, just trying to say easy.
Yeah, right.
We got 3 strikes now. We free. We all
But no, all joking around, but you dead right. You know what I mean? And now it's to the point where not just us, you got all these movies just starting to snap. Why we can't say nothing about them? You know, they've been on our backs, and you see it's all over social media. People are losing it. Who runs the music industry?
Yeah.
Who runs? You know what I mean? And they flipping out.
Like you said, hey, like you said before, it's starting to expose, like I said, these fake Jews for what they are. Like you said, doing all this shit behind the scenes, like you said before, you know, who owns the industries, and like I said, I seen that's I said they can do that. He's telling you, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, who control all these monies and
What
infrastructure.
is the scripture? They got shall fall upon their own sons.
Yeah,
Even some of the
it's
rabbis. Even some of the old rabbis is coming out saying, well, something's not right here. You know what I mean? Like,
Like I said, even Jake's starting to realize, like I said, you remember when, like I said, Trump sent, you know, drones over there to help Israel. They like, oh snap, what are you doing, Trump? You know what I'm saying? It's like that. He said what? He said what? You gotta get it to with them. He said, move, get out the way. Of course, you know what I'm saying, it was a meme, but at the same time it was serious though, because like you said before, when the war affect, like I said, it's not going to affect you. It's going to affect the so-called American people, including our people. Even though, again, they had nothing to do with it, but again, you know, they say that 11 the whole month. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, one stuff, like I said, Israel, like I said, they don't look at it as things like that. It don't matter. As long as you're a so-called American, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you at war. You know, and like I said, even Jake knows, okay, don't mess with Iran, man. You know what I'm saying? Even Jake knows better. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You messing with Iran. Hey, E, you gotta chill, Trump. You gotta chill, man. That's Israeli. I'm like, convert the Muslims.
And if he got that history of being that wild man,
Yeah, there you go.
the scripture talking about
Yeah,
that.
Jake
I got a
knows,
little
man.
bit more.
You know what I'm saying?
I got a little bit more. You got it.
Okay.
Continuing on with the book of Psalms, chapter 9 and
They're gonna
verse
show you
16.
too. That's prophecy too. That's why Jake is scared, man. Like you said, with Iran, according to what the scripture says what the least of the flock shall go out of mouth. So he like even though Jake don't know the prophecy, but his spirit of mind, you know, in his mind, Ezekiel not pointing out, you know, oh, now damn, Trump, you know, you messed up. You got it.
The book of Psalms, chapter 9 and verse 16. Yahweh Shai is known by the judgments which he executed. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. Big alarm. Yeah, so you know, everything that this devil has devised against the nation of Yasharallah is eventually it's gonna fall on him. You know, the tongue is falling on him, and I'm pretty sure at some point our tongue is landing on us. You know, but you know.
The pendulum is swinging. The pendulum is swinging. That's when he brought out Revelation 12 and 12. You know, and he's done so much dirt. He see his time is up. You know what I mean? But he's gonna go down swinging.
Yeah, and that's another beautiful point too, because I guess he can relate to what he's going through now with what we went through. You know, to see his downfall. You know, because he knows the history. But nonetheless,
Yeah, I find it funny again. All of a sudden this week too about all the, you know, Hulk Hogan and you know all this happening, so to speak, at the same time. You know, like you said, trying to do that cover up, so to speak, man.
And that's
You know what?
That show you how simple. So that show you how simple Jake is. Jake upset Hulk Hogan and gave up the goat. They hot. You know what I mean? And he was a true Edomite. I don't give. So now people trying to say he might have been a Jake man. That's an Edomite, bro.
Yeah.
Straight up racist too, man.
Yeah, like you said, like they said, when Jake dated his daughter, like you said, man, he really showed it.
Yeah, and then remember last year he had some business where he had some girls like being a poster child, and he got rid of the girl because he found out she was Jake, and he slipped up and said it like I didn't know she was a black woman, you know, so he got rid of her. You know what I mean? So Sloggy, I didn't mean to.
But yeah, like I say, that same, like I say, it's all distraction. Like you said, super major happens, like you said, you know, something that happens with, you know, with the elites or with the hot politicians, they gotta, you know, they gotta do something, like you said, cover it up. And like I said, they'll kill a celebrity, you know what I'm saying, whatever, you know what I'm saying, they try to cover it up, or they'll say, hey, Megan, go hang with Clay Thompson, or go, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Strike out people with this nonsense.
Yeah, right. You know, that's how you tell. If I may,
That's a laugh, but he's tacky, but he's funny with it.
That's how you can tell you how Bashim Yahushua is doing work, you know, removing that veil. Because there was a time when a presidential candidate could say anything and do nothing of what he said he would do. And you know, he wouldn't be held accountable.
Yeah.
You can't do that now because of the internet.
Yeah.
It's too, and you know, because there's just too much information. You got this woman, Candace Owens. She was a big supporter of Trump. And her platform was huge. Millions of people in one video. She's one of the main people getting that Trump. They won't answer but she got people, millions of people following her.
Actually getting sued.
They see this. The CIA see this shit. You know, all these top federal agents see this shit. They know that they have to do something. People don't want to do something. They swear. Sometimes black swan and then they just fall into the women. It's coming. It's going to come anyways because we're going to do shit in the game. Finalized, man. So the black swan is about to happen this year. It's going to happen this year because it has to happen this year.
And also too, I'm gonna get a video technical. Yeah, don't forget about the robots, man. I'm not sure if you understand something about the link about the robots, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it's already in China already. You know, like you said, to what? To what's it called? Yeah. Your graduates, you know, playing around, goofing around. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, y'all think it's cool, but you know, they were smart. He said, look, man, you the devil Rick can say, you know what I'm saying? We already seen what they do, you know what I mean? You know what they do to these movies. And it's just a matter of time before they lock up Jake. So, like you said, he would get the title Jacob's Trouble, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This was gonna answer you. Like I said, they're gonna grab up Jake, man. That's what they're
Some
doing.
people alligator helmet trail. Like, them alligators big as shit.
And the python.
13-12.
Yeah. In Florida, they just be walking up on people's lawns. They look them some dinosaurs. Straight up, yeah. You know?
Yeah, that's down, yeah.
Yeah, that's scary, man. And we in the
They
time.
gotta do this stuff. This is because even though it's already over, because the times that we're in, people are starting to believe it more because they're seeing, okay, what we believe is a lie.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
these guys gotta be telling the truth. Because everything that we're seeing all from these wicked Israelis, they bring them with lies, destruction, and now you can hold it.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, because that's why the Lord tell us just occupying prophecy, because as long as we come here and prophesizing and everything, the Lord is going to war, the Lord is making everything come to pass and everything. So we're not going to be distracted by all of the distractions, the lies, and deceit. We already know this man's spirit is upright. We don't need to wait for an Epstein list to come out. We don't need none of that.
Oh, that's right, man.
This is 2 Timothy 2:4. It says, no man that worth entangle himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier. And that's what all the Lord wants us to do, is just be out here prophesizing. The Lord is fighting. He's already got everything laid out.
That's right. Again, again, like I said, the Lord does our battles. You know what I'm saying? We do prophesy, like you said. You know, like I said, these are these Edomites, and you know what I'm saying, sacrificing, you know, their life and all, you know what I mean, just to expose them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's part of it. But ultimately, like I said, we're the really ones that actually expose the devil for actually for who he is. You know what I'm saying? He suggests exposing them because what? Because what? His kingdom is fallen. All right? Like I said, because what? His kingdom wasn't fallen, he wouldn't even give a damn problem. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But the fact that he's losing, man, and then again, you know what I'm saying? You got nothing, you know what I'm saying? The scripture says what? There's not a scripture like it, but there's a saying, it's like there's no more dangerous person for a person that has nothing to lose. Right?
Yeah, this man was sick. And they just know this is bigger than this pedophilia was. I was talking to this older Jake lady. She always tells me about shit that happened back in that day. She told me these Jake boys, listen, they couldn't find them. And then they finally found this Edomite. And he had a treehouse. And in the treehouse, see the remains of the boys when they hit the war. Jerk boys, cannibal. You got cannibal Edomites. She got cannibal Jakes. You got cannibal people living amongst us. And it's real dark shit going on out here. People and shit.
Yeah, especially certain, you know, certain cities that you know, it's not popular. Let's say, for example, like you go up north, it's called like Gloucester, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's country. Don't nobody go out there. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Yeah,
a
but they got-
sundown.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's a sundown town.
No,
Man,
It's the name itself. It's the name itself.
In certain streets, they'll tell you, do not make it right down the
I
street.
had you might literally telling me that, man. Like, I better be going when the sun go down, man. I'm doing deliveries.
On the job.
Yeah, on the job. I'm in the work truck.
In Gloucester.
This is probably like around like 2007 or
He
something.
told you to get the fuck out.
Yeah, he just told us we better be going by the sun when the sun go down.
Yeah.
He said, you know, he tried to come like he was being, you know, like respectable. Like, hey, I was, I'll be going, but when the sun go down,
A lot of
like he
them,
giving us a heads up or something.
no, a lot of them roads,
That was a threat.
Yeah, I know.
a lot of them roads go all the way down to the water.
Yeah.
I mean, miles down. They can do whatever, and it's not like here, because you know my daughter got family out there. When the lights go out, it's dark. Ain't no traffic light.
Yeah.
They got one of those lights every few miles. You know.
That's how it is down south. Like the roads are still dirt roads. They don't come. You know the sun road?
Yeah, dirt
It's
road.
nighttime.
Yeah.
You don't got headlights in your car, you not gonna see shit.
If you're not familiar with that neighborhood, you fuck around and fall into some shit. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what Esau people.
Yeah. And who knows what he's conjuring up? You know, back there. You know what I mean? That's where, like you said,
Roads, they got them roads that do like long distance trucking.
Yeah.
You gotta go to these different places.
Yeah,
You gotta be careful, man. 'Cause
That's why Jay gets his reaches before he goes out.
You
know
got
what
to.
I'm saying? So you got to.
So waiting for the, he wants to do that type of shit. He thrives on that.
and
He in the house, like,
Yeah.
he'll go to work and he'll be like, hey, how you doing? Then when he get home, he got pictures on the wall.
and next thing you know,
Shot
Jake
him
hung,
with
Jake, Jake hung on a tree. In this year, and they gonna say, oh, it's a suicide. You know what I mean? You know, it's 2025.
Yeah,
You know?
ain't nothing worse, like you said. The cops behind it too.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you said, like you said, to cover it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She don't know how to tie a knot. Trying to kill herself, fall off. Ah, damn.
Uniform up with their hoods on.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's painful ways to off yourself. Why that?
Yeah.
You know?
Suffocation.
Yeah.
But like you said before, like you said, sometimes, like you said, ain't nothing can help you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, 'cause at the end of the day, man, like I said, you gotta pray on God that God show mercy. You know what I'm saying? On Jake, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, 'cause what, you can't go to the police. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got a precept because this is like all these Edomites do some type of wickedness before they go to bed. This is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 16 says, for they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. So every Edomite you see, unless they can commit adultery, be a faggot, or do some abominable shit, they can't sleep. They have to be evil. Y'all don't give a fuck how many times they start doing it. Before they lay themselves, they have to do wickedness. So they go to the bars and shit. You know, it's innate. It's innate. Matter of fact, really get that. Local one to say that.
Habakkuk 2 and 4.
We get the Psalms.
It's in their innate
They
nature.
can't help it.
They can't help it.
Yeah, they the real.
Whether it's something like calling you a nigger, that made them feel good. They might go to a hip hop concert.
Nigga shit.
Like, you think they just want to rap the words, but really that's making them feel free.
They the real can't get right.
Oh, let me find it. I'm gonna get this one. You find it. This is Psalm chapter 58, verse. Let me start from verse 2. Let me start. Read it, verse 1. It says, "Do you judge uprightly, O ye sons of men? Yea, and in heart ye work wickedness. Ye weigh the bounds of your hands in the earth. The wicked are estranged from the womb, and they go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies."
These are sons of men. The sons of men are these other nations.
Right.
But if we don't have the Lord, you know, the Spirit within us, we can be considered sons of men because that's your natural state. Nations, natural.
Right.
Nationality, right? These other nations, they're the sons of men. Do they judge all right? Right? They don't. They allow, matter of fact, you again, bro?
Yeah, come. This is verse 1. It says, "Do ye judge uprightly, O ye sons of men? Yea, in heart ye work wickedness. Ye weigh the vines of your hands in their wicked."
Yeah, they throw curses on our people. You know, like they'll come in our neighborhoods and they'll sell us their lambs, they'll sell us their dry rolls.
The abomination, like Chinese food, Moab, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they'll sell us these things and make it seem like they're okay with it. When they go home, they throw curses on us.
Right.
They talk shit about us. But even like this, all of that, when we start, all about one thing. When we talk to the church stores, all of the stores, one by one. If you go in there, they'll take some business. And you think it's straight food, you want to make it real. They go on groceries and go to their power. Let us be on top. Let's keep them under subjection. That's what you spoke about Iran. Fuck Israel, because that's what they be doing too. When they they be saying, they be throwing curse on everybody and say, let us reign, let us reign. Them people in Syria, fuck them. They get bombs dropped on them, fuck them. Because when they pray to their God, let us be on top. We don't want Israel to be, the Israelis to be over us. All these nations pray to their gods to be on top. None of them pray for our faith. So we shouldn't feel bad about us wanting to be on top. Everybody else do this shit. They just lie in your face, say they wrong.
And they'll do wickedness. Like you said, Ishmael, they ain't supposed to touch pork. But they open up stores and you go in the back fridge and see what you see. 5 big packs of pork bacon that they'll sell to Jake. You know what I mean? Now they know that's wicked, but they don't give a fuck. Hey, they licking our wounds, yo. You know what I mean?
It's straightforward.
Like you said,
Yeah.
they come out neighborhood, like, you know, they talk shit.
It's like, real quick, speaking of boar's head, you gotta be careful with buying the turkey from them. If you buy honey glazed turkey, that's pork, bro.
Oh, damn.
You gotta buy straight oven roasted turkey. That sweeter, artificial sweeter is pork based, man.
Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah, this guy's a devil, yeah.
Surprised how much shit how much stuff
Yeah.
has to taste
Animal
pork.
enzymes and
And like the brother said, they and them, the reason why it's wicked for them, because they actually have a law that tells them that. See, the 2/3 of our people, they don't believe in the law. They just eat whatever. But they actually know that pork is not no feed time.
That's what I'm gonna say, brother.
That's sadistic.
Yeah, that's wicked. Yeah.
Yeah, when them tell me, they come in, they ask for it.
But they won't even touch.
Yeah, they went not to, hey man, you know what I mean, should be eating no pork, you know what I'm saying? That's what Ishmael should be saying.
The crazy shit is they know who we are.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Who they're
Ishmael
selling
know.
it to.
Hell yeah.
They know who they're selling it to. And I look
It's
at
our
that
cousin.
like,
It's our cousin.
you know, I'm like,
And they know they're
selling
Ishmael.
the pork.
They know they're Ishmael.
They come in, they ask for it, I give it to them.
You can't be like Elon. You can't be too mad at Elon because he's dirty. He just
They just here.
like when you look
He
at
did
them, they be washing his shit.
You see, like-
Elon is one of the lowest. After you got Esau and then Elon. is like,
They
Yeah,
hygiene
right.
horrible.
That nigga nasty.
They hygiene horrible.
That's Elon. That's what I'm talking about. Elon is.
Yeah.
They be having outside food shops.
I've seen
You see how they cook?
Yeah, it's a
I see one of the Elamites had a long toenail. And he was cutting meat with his toenail and putting it on the ground. And then he was going to serve it to people. Yeah, they was here.
The Lord constructed a weird fuck.
Yeah, and also too, man, like we said, we go to New Delhi, and like the capital, they actually, you know, like you said, so we remember that that talking about RV.
Yeah, when they get home, like they just break.
Yeah,
They can't control it. They just wild beasts. Elon is. So you can't really get too mad at Elon. That nigga just.
Hey.
Ham
That's
knows
me too.
better.
You know what I'm saying?
Ham knows better. Where he like to just be dumb. Like that motherfuckers in the jungle. They know they supposed to do that shit, but they just wanted to. Ham has sense. You gotta think. Ham was. They just wanted to go. They know what it is to actually live in structure.
Yeah.
They don't want to.
Yeah.
They want to.
That's what Ham did.
And the curses.
To Israel, that's why they, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, someone, you know what I'm
But
saying?
you tell them, yo, this ain't how y'all need butt making women breast out. All this shit. Tell them that shit.
Hey,
That's in Ham's nature. What he do, he went to go look at his father and was naked. You know, and he does the same thing.
You know, he So that's why, and the brother about to give a scripture for us, that's why the structure from Yahushua is imperative. You need that because without that, everybody just does whatever the fuck. You know, hump whatever they want to hump, eat whatever they want to eat. Like even us, like, you have that battle in your mind. You gotta make sure you get control of your fucking mind. I'm hungry.
Self-discipline, man.
I'm hungry. I want to eat. Good. Like the Lord don't want you to be in that beast-like state. He wants you to live with your instruction. When you live like that, He puts you in a state. But that's righteous. But look at somebody like that. You have no control over nothing.
Same thing how you
I
look
want
at
to
these
drink. Kidneys going in jailbreak, you know. No selfish.
That's what a lot of brothers are arguing with the temple, you know what I'm saying? Is it Lord's temple?
That's what I'm gonna get that. What is that? That's what.
Can you get that Habakkuk?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
It's Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4, it says, Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith.
Yeah, you know, so that right there is telling you who Esau is. Like the brother Abaya has said, man, he can't help it. He has to do something to submit. And you made a good point. Like even, like what we say, not the pride of Esau, but him being so used to being on top. I know you be on the road and you might be trying to get over, and Esau see you trying to get over, and they ain't doing but going to a red light. You know what I mean? Because he just wants to get one up on you.
That shit happened, you know.
Yeah, that's what they do.
He didn't even need to do it.
They have-
It's no more boy.
Yeah,
But they have to do
They
shit
have
like
to,
that.
yeah.
And that's what we drove. Drove told us. We drove them into the cave. Come on. He said, amongst men. Get out of here. Get. You know, they went to that fucking cave where the fuck they belong. We gonna do that shit again. Get them down there. Get.
No, bro, because what, they can't speak. So they tell you.
Yeah, because they're not speaking that English shit. No English in the kingdom, no Spanish in the kingdom, no German in the kingdom, no Italian in the kingdom, no Portuguese in the kingdom.
None of that.
Whip that Hebrew in. Go ahead.
They can
You
get
know,
that
I don't
right.
need to learn it because that's 1,000 years ago.
Hey, you know they ain't gonna pronounce it right. You know they ain't gonna enunciate it right. Yeah.
It's gonna make me, insulting like that.
Yeah, fact. Let's kill.
Yeah.
This is work 1,000 years ago.
Shut up.
You need some shit too. Oh, yeah, word out of your mouth. Word.
Why that boy Pick ain't swinging? He tall.
He said, "I see that boot in his mouth."
Oh shit.
He said, "I see boot in his mouth."
But you think about it on the serious note, we wasn't allowed to speak to that shit. When they had a finish like that, we wasn't allowed to walk. We couldn't speak. We was just, Master coming, because that was a broken, abbreviated way of saying Master or Lord.
On the cracker. Cracker.
But when you actually go into it, it actually is in the form of people also. All right, Master. But we wasn't speaking with the English. Well, Master, you want me to do this? No, we didn't know it. So when the kings, we gotta be having conversations with fucking the kings speak or the Rothschilds speak with us. Do they have conversations with us? Do they talk to us about how our day is going, what our agenda that we have? Do the Rockefellers, the Murdoch family, the Warren family, do they come down and say, hey, you know, what's the agenda that we're gonna have?
Shit,
You think we get off a throne talking to a fucking slave?
the president of the companies we work for walk by with their nose up. They don't want to ask us how we do it, you know? Unless they taking a picture to be in the newspaper or something. You know what I mean? Then it.
Hugging on the
Shit,
right.
your
Remember that video about Jeff Bezos, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Not nobody, you know what I'm saying? You might have been with Amazon.
Yeah.
Right? And also, right, you see the pay scale, it was so different.
Yeah, so you know damn well.
I've been working here for 30 years. He said, oh, that's it. You know?
And also,
Yeah, keep it out.
No bonus.
Yeah, keep it out.
They give him a fucking plaque.
And they give you a little a badge and sticker saying good work. Very good. Yeah, they do take. You know,
Yeah, give you a free punk ass dinner. You know what I mean? Or a coupon to go somewhere. You know, some bullshit.
Amazon gift
You
card.
been with a button up over there.
Look, talking nigga. You're talking, the talking nigga. Yeah. Kool-Aid smile and shit.
Well, we're really sad, like I say, you know what I'm saying? Jake been working, fast food for like 30, 20 years. I'm been
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's saying, you know what I'm saying? That really just got me heated, man. And they could have gave him basically a pay raise and all that, man.
Yeah. But what are they
The
doing?
only conversation we gonna have in the kingdom is amongst each other.
That's right.
Well, yeah, I was speaking of those fuckers, right? If I got these positions, I got services tell them what the fuck to do. I got lowest level service to do that. I'm living in the kingdom. So
That's
I'm not doing
what's
this
up.
good. Hey, so no,
Yeah.
I'm a king. I'm a king.
Yeah, a lot of people think it's all about whooping Esau ass. Like you said, we got so much to, I don't want to rock this how we be as though, man. We got so much to explore and different things to do. We ain't gonna be worried about every 5 seconds. Hey, whoop Esau ass. Nah, we already got the victor.
That's what Jake
Yeah.
thinking the kingdom is just with the slaves.
Come on, man.
In life, when you read the kingdom, everything is updated version of what's supposed to be initiated in the garden. Right? When you look at Moses' first tabernacle, the reason why it took us is they were updated version of the tabernacle. So where did Moses get the vision of the tabernacle? From what he seen in heaven. What's the Lord's prayer? Let's have children on earth as it is in heaven. Right? The kingdom is about living, man. About looking dirty ass slave on that. Bunch of people.
Water.
Go ahead,
Like,
bro.
right, so much stuff, man. Go ahead.
You gotta get the earth in order. You gotta get some animals in order. You gotta learn the workings of overall plants, the ecosystem, the certain families and animals belong to. Get the environment straight. Get the plants, get the plant life in order. You have to tend to the earth. That's he told Adam to tend to it. He was Lord over great. He was supposed to tend to this thing. Don't worry about fucking slaves all that shit. Yeah, they gonna be working. Kings don't worry about what the fuck slaves are doing.
Yeah, you look at the movies like Troy and all that. You know, this is their kingdom. They're not worried about what the peasants are doing. They up there living life.
Yeah.
You know what I
Shows you
mean?
that in the Game of Thrones, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you got the lords. They want about like, the common people.
Yeah.
They just never
Having discussions, the peasants don't know nothing about. The peasants didn't know the intricate war games that was going on with the Stark family and the other families. The Lannisters. That was between the boys. The peasants was worried about their next meal. Bar fights, low level shit. Shit we worry about right now. Taxes, decals. You know, low level shit. We can't even fathom the type of discussions they have. They know about shit that we haven't been exposed to. Whole different level of power than the Rothschilds and all that. Because the Lord is living with them right now. So when the Lord puts us in our right state, they ain't gonna know what the fuck. They ain't gonna see their oh yeah, I had a meeting with Cain. He told me. No. They're gonna get everything is gonna be through a channel order, man. Everything's just decently in order. That's like we don't just go to the most out of the host. Right? We don't even just go to the other shop. We gotta go to some road. When Solomon and King David had that kingdom, everybody was just talking to Solomon, was just talking to David. Even David's sons. Not all his sons could just go and talk to him. Absalom was very close to David. Well, that's why he was able to take one of David's little girls. Because he was one of the sons that was close to him. There's an order to everything. David's right-hand man was Joab. Right-hand man. But why was he David's right-hand man? He was fighting with David before David had a throne. When David had to flee Saul, they were sleeping in the desert, fighting Canaanites for practice. They would go out and fight for practice. He had like the mighty men. They were with David before he became king. They would go out and battle people, strengthen ourselves. It says it in King. He said, "For me to get better, let's just fight." And they would just war with the fucking thing until they became the mighty men that you heard of. They didn't just wake up with spiritual power. They were mighty men because they fighting. A lot of people think the mighty men of David, because the Lord gave them spiritual power. They were able to put, one man was able to put a bunch of them. No, they were fighting all the goddamn time. That's what the Lord told David, look, you can't build my temple with so much blood on your hands. That's how much David was fighting. He had so much blood on his hands. He was loved by the Lord, but couldn't even build a temple. You know? So in the kingdom, the men that's gonna be around you, the men we've been building. Right? It's gonna be a chance. Ain't no average that's like you're gonna be able to come to me, know what I'm there, I'm part of that number. Such and such, can I do it? You gotta go to the champion. You gotta go to the former champion. You my brother, but you gotta go to the former champion. There's an order to everything. Just because you're an Israelite don't mean you get to go once as well with the hour shot. You can be part of 144, don't mean you're once as 12. You can be part of the 12, but don't mean you God or Peter. You can cross the order to everything. Peter was given the keys. No one was given the keys. John was able to sit on the outer side right. And all the blood was able to sit on the outer side. The order to everything, respect the order. How much more fucking out of here? The scripture say they should be gnashing their teeth. They're going to be on the outer skirt. When we have the Feast of Tabernacles and every nation on planet Earth is subject to go to Jerusalem for the Feast of Tabernacles, we're going to be in the gates. They're going to be outside the gates with tents. Outside. At the border. Coming down. They're not going to be. They're not walking on the gold. Dirty ass fucking stinking up the city. No, man.
This is the Israel kingdom. You like that? Wow.
Kind of piece up back up. What you're saying.
If you whenever get second, I can see that. Man, just stop fucking up shit.
The book of John, chapter 15 and verse 14. Ye are my friends if ye do whatsoever I command you. Henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant.
Also, another example, right? I was listening to I remember when they had Kobe Bryant funeral, and Shaq went up there and talked. And there was an instance where the players they were saying Kobe not passing the ball, but they couldn't just go to Kobe and tell him. They had to get Shaq to go there. It was order there. And Shaq went to Kobe and said, hey, guys are kind of upset you're not passing the ball. You know, there's not an I in team. Kobe told him, there's an ME in that motherfucker. So he had it. So Shaq said he went back and told their official, hey, y'all, just get the rebound. He not passing. And what did they do when the game started? Get the rebound. You know what I'm saying? So that shows you even within the little corner world we in, there's order to everything. If you respect the order, you're going to win. The Lakers don't three-peat without guys respecting that order. Because all those guys were elite. Every NBA player is an elite player. They all were averaging fucking 40 points in high school, 30 points in college. They the best of the best. That's why when you get like 200 of them. But when it comes down to winning in the NBA, you got to take place to the program. However it's written up. You could be better than the actual star on the team. But it ain't designed for you to be a star.
That's
so
true.
You gotta play for skill. There's certain guys that are better than the fucking star.
Hey,
but it ain't designed for them.
When Jordan was on the Wizards, Jerry Stackhouse actually was the best.
Yeah.
He had to take the backwards.
Yeah.
Because that's Jordan.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Jordan was up in age.
He was 40.
Done.
Yeah. He was good, but like he wasn't good.
I
at
mean,
his prime.
he won't Jordan, but
They allowed him to just shoot and keep.
yeah.
Basically just be Jordan.
Yeah.
So he'll get you 30 points, but his field goal shoot is more.
Yeah.
And when you look at some of the older games, he was getting like 30 points.
He missing like 18
He
shots.
missing a lot of shots.
Yeah.
But it was allowed. It was around.
Like Kobe. Yeah. Kobe last year. Yeah.
Kobe had certain seasons where his field goal percentage was 4 but the team, the system was around him.
That last game, what he dropped? 60? But he shot that bitch so many damn times, the percentage was crazy, you know?
So that shows you, order to everything. Go ahead, brother.
Okay, I just want to wrap this up. The book of John, chapter 15 and verse 15. Henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth, but I have called you friends.
Yeah, that's the point. The servant knoweth not what the Lord doeth. The Lord means master. Perfectly said. Lord means master. The servant knows not what the master does. master doesn't go into talk to you so conversation. But a friend of the Lord knows what the Lord is doing. He goes to his friend and tells him, "Yeah, we got this going on. We're gonna have them doing that." That's what the Rothschilds and them talk about. Yeah, we're gonna make them subjected to these paper dollars. They didn't tell that to our grandparents. They didn't tell them that shit.
When the sea hit, they talk about their plans. What's his name? The one they got rid of, the one that exposed them.
Falsified.
No.
Oh, you mean the guy that did the interview with
Yeah,
Jones?
yeah.
Aaron Russo.
Aaron Russo. You know what I mean? He brought that out. People looked at him like he was crazy.
Yeah.
Because they weren't privy to them conversations. You know what I'm saying?
Wrapping this up. For all things that I have heard,
And your woman is your servant. So that means your woman is going to be knowing.
Yeah, I told the brother this, and the brother told me that.
This is what guys be doing.
Yeah. Like, can you believe the brother did it? And then the brother told me I went off here. You think I be doing this too much? And she like, I don't even know why you still potting. That's shit.
You done let the servant know. You done let the servant know what you got going on.
That's what the scripture says.
Using it against you.
Yeah, kind of, that's what the scripture says, but never let your left hand with your right hand do it.
That's right.
The servant supposed to be doing their duty.
Why the fuck she ain't vacuum with the fuck?
Yeah, you never see these bitches.
Exactly, right?
This is what people are vacuum. Get dust.
They on the phone patting their head and shit.
You remember back in like, what was it like this? Like y'all should be what was it, like the 60s when they would have like, it was like walking and vacuum, you know, women, with baby suits and the
Molly Maid.
Molly Maid. But that was like, wow, that showed you how wild. They didn't fucking women like that.
that was in the 50s, 60s when,
Yeah, I
yeah, right. That was in the 50s and 60s
Make me do it too.
when women actually did women duties.
They wanted to be women.
But it was also around the same time when they were trying to get the woman outside the house, you know, work.
Yeah. Where they had the pictures of the women with the hard hats, the mush tails. You know, that started with Esau, Edomite women. You know what I mean? What was that called? Whatever. Huh?
Feminist movement?
There's another word for it. But that's when they was like, oh, you could go out there and make your own money.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I forget it's a certain word, but anyway, you spot on, brother. You
Yes,
spot
because I
on.
remember when my grandmother was a woman in the house. That's what she did. Womanly shit.
Yeah.
It was with my mother I saw the transition change from being in the house to being on the street to being on the street.
Yeah. Women used to really hold their, I don't want to say be proud, but they
They were proud.
Yeah, they were. Well, yeah, they were proud in a way, if it makes sense. I made my family a good, hearty meal.
Yeah.
You know me. I cleaned the house because when people come over, a woman ain't gonna let nobody come over to some fucked up, dirty ass house.
Yeah, that was another thing too, Salakia, bro. That was another thing. Every time my father went to work, he came home, his food was on the stove. And
Big piece of chicken.
Whatever. And his food was on the stove and we couldn't eat until we got home.
Oh,
That's
God.
why you ordered. I was making some cheeseburgers back the other night. I'm mad as hell. I got no woman. I'm tired. It's late. I'm ready to.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
mad.
me.
I almost
That's me,
did
y'all.
this phone. I need a boy for
I'm over
this
here yawning and shit over the
shit.
stove.
You trying to last minute cook
You sure? You looking at the time, making sure you ain't up too late.
work clothes.
That was me last night.
Chocolate milk, bro.
If you want a decent meal, you want to do like a pot meal, pot.
Yeah.
You know, chop your shit up, your potatoes, your vegetables, get your seasoning, your meat. Oil in the pan, that shit take time.
Hey, brother, you got me reminiscing about how women was. Like, you couldn't, I know my family, you couldn't touch certain things in the house because it was the woman's. Like, my grandmother's stereo. My big cousin's stereo, you couldn't touch it. Because while she was cleaning, she playing. She in there jamming, but she cleaning. And was serious about it. But like you said, like my mom saw she was that era. They were in the streets. You know what I mean? And they didn't care about being in that house.
I had to throw beef out one. I wanted to make beef stew. I was too tired to make shit all in the refrigerator went bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't supposed to be like this, man. You're supposed to have women that Oh, your shit just on the table, like you said, bro, on the table.
That's the worst feeling.
You tired, but all you gotta do is wash your ass. I was listening to Gucci Man chick.
Oh yeah,
Chick that do it.
yeah. Oh,
She
he
was-
should shower.
Now, the only thing wrong with it is she not gonna allow him to have extra women.
Fact.
But everything else, she said all he gotta do is shower his ass and go to make songs.
Yep, yep.
I do the accounting for him.
Yep.
I cook for him. I clean for him. I do everything.
She
And I
really
love
loves
doing
Nah,
it
they
because
right.
I don't want nobody else to do it. And I don't want to pay wages for people to help me do money in the house. She said he can't even function on me because I do everything. But that's how a woman's supposed to be.
When he went into prison,
Yes.
he gave her about $1 million. When he came home, she flipped it to 5.
Yeah, she said she made good investment.
Yeah,
But she handles all the money. That's how a woman's supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be
She
something
she'll take care of everything. Take care
Yeah,
of
you know she was wicked, you know.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah, you know why he locked up, you know.
But those type of qualities of a woman want to do everything
That's rare.
in service for you. Because
Yeah.
it goes back to the
Yeah.
servant thing. She likes being a servant to her man. These women don't, which him be having a lot of money plays into that. But the average woman don't want to do something, especially if you ain't got shit. I was listening to Paul Pierce podcast. He like, man,
Oh yeah.
if you ain't got money, if you ain't paying on that bitch, it's damn near impossible to do a bitch. And that's true. You got a bitch, you got to spend about $100 ain't rich. Because you take it out.
That shit's expensive,
It
man.
ain't, it's expensive to
Hey.
eat up. If you get 2 meals,
commodity.
if you get 2 meals and with some drinks,
That's 85.
It's
you're looking close to 100.
And then now they got gratuity. You can't even pick.
Take your shit.
I'm gonna give him $5
my
now.
kids?
$18 coming out of this bitch. You know what I mean?
Bitch ain't even fucking give you extra service. If you got gratuities taken out.
Yeah.
So that, and this is just for you to so-called quarter bitch.
Yep.
While she get courted by other niggas.
And getting dug out by Al Tariq.
And you think you doing something. You done spent money on your best outfit. You got your car clean.
Yep. Detail.
You done took your goofy ass to the barbershop.
Smelling good.
You in a chair. You spray shit.
Yeah, we done choke.
You know
Look
what
at
I'm
number
saying?
7. Look at number 7.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You got your cologne, your expensive cologne. You trying to set the mood.
Izzy Miyake.
You know what I'm saying? You doing everything for a piece of hand-down ass.
Oh no, Hope.
For the hope.
Hope
Yeah, for
is
the hope.
getting a piece of that
For the hope.
pollution.
And then you got the nerve to tell other niggas, yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Fuck, fuck her.
Yeah.
They be like this. They be like this. I think that she's a one.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
No, brother.
But the reason for me saying that though is because the scriptures say what? Men have become servants for women's sake. When the women leave her natural role of being the servant, somebody still has to take the servant role. And what you've seen is men have taken that servant role. Oh, hey, what you need, baby? All right, I'm here, baby. I need it. Oh, shit, I got you. Men have $0 to their name. They'll figure out how to. I got robbed, nigga. Why you think niggas
Let me
robbing?
go DoorDash this up real quick.
Yeah.
Get this money.
No. Now, think about, like you said before, next thing you know, like in Colombia or even here, like you said, right? If you already got a girl, so this girl set up the zip code number, you meet a girl, da. You could maybe, finish she's single, but meanwhile, she's just setting you up. You mean for her nigga. So
That's right.
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You had these guys, they got a car.
So he
But they robbed the nigga, they robbed the young nigga here for his chain and shit. And then, all they had to do was, okay, you take his chain, you take his money, let him go, man. But you know
And they killed him. Yeah, I seen that dumbass.
But then this dumb, retard degenerate gets home with his chick, posts with the chain on Instagram.
Yeah, dumbass.
So they caught
You see
him.
that shit he shot him with? That was a
Yeah.
big. That was a Draco, wasn't it?
But you didn't have to shoot him because he was like, him and them both take us to do the. Now we don't know what was said, but that doesn't come on. You didn't have to kill him, but that just shows you these people are fucking sick.
Can I get this real quick? Real quick, Jeremiah 31:22, it says, how long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For Yahweh have created a new thing on earth, a woman shall compass a man. And that's the time we're in right now, man. Our men are waking up just to please a woman, or like we just said, hopes of being around. Some men just like being around women. They'll do whatever, just to sniff it. You know what I mean? Just to smell it.
They'll agree to it. Yeah, like
I know people, I got men in my family that they don't give a fuck. As long as they around women, they cool. You know what I'm saying?
nasty.
Yeah.
Like I said, that retail ain't gonna be.
They're with that headache talk, yo. No, they don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah.
A word, what else?
You right.
I can smell it.
Yeah, they allow themselves to be feminine. See, the thing,
Yeah.
with us, yes, we have to, you want to deal with a woman, you do have to play the game, but you can't allow yourself to be turned into a servant, and you can't allow her to emasculate you. Until the Lord fuck you up. And now you're totally saying, fuck what the Lord told you to do.
Feminine.
You just going to become a servant because you want some pussy. You don't care what the Lord sees. The Lord sees you being a bitch. But you totally just forgot about it.
Yep.
Lord is eyes.
Yep.
You know, so yeah, you can play the game with it, but make sure you hold them accountable and some shit. So, hey, what you acting like that?
Exactly.
Let her know that you watch her when she goes. Because if you don't do that to a woman, she'll just keep going.
Yeah.
Got this nigga.
If you take these bitches out, especially if you the bitch, and they'll treat you certain ways, and you might try to laugh at her and she playing that, that nigga woman shit. You gotta check that shit. Hey, what's up? You good? You know, you gotta check. You gotta have some things. Kids let a woman run. The Lord don't like shit. He don't want men serving him just like that. You get on hours and byways telling people how women should be, then you with women, you be nasty. Fuck.
Yeah, that's what happened. Like you said, a lot of these followers, man. The way they do.
Ain't no bitch about that. I don't give a fuck. Good life, I don't give a fuck how much I like you. You know, finna just nasty. I'm gonna hold you accountable for this shit. You gotta hold these bitches accountable. They try it. They know their craft and shit. They know their action shit. Tell them know their action. You gotta tell them how to fuck out. And if they need it, they let them go. Because 9 times out of 10, they gonna hit you up again. And if they don't, then fuck it. Be man enough to say, fuck you, bitch. You know?
Women are sneaky too. But they hold on to every fucking word you say.
Oh, yeah, you can have that roller
What
there.
you say, yeah. The minute you go off on what you say, they throw that shit right in your face. That's why it's not worth to tell these women shit.
It's just like, hey, daddy.
Yeah.
You know,
But they like mystery anyway. Like any bitch I deal with, they don't know shit about me. And they still be up like, damn, why y'all still?
And don't jump.
I don't tell them shit. Only shit we talk about is what we're doing in the moment.
Yeah.
Like, I don't tell you about it. You don't need it. And they'll be like, damn, you so secret. Yeah, I'm gonna stay secret, bitch.
They don't need to tell you shit.
And don't jump every time they call you.
That's
You
another
know what I
thing.
mean? What you doing? Nah, man. I'm not even responding. I might respond 2 days after. Fuck that. You
Yeah,
know?
that's another thing too. Feel like you always gotta respond just because she I learned that too, going through the world. You just, I gotta text her.
Hey.
No, you don't have to do that. I don't went days without touching her, and you hit her. Hey, she was
That's
waiting to hear from
responsive,
your
no
ass.
response.
What was you doing? But men are so weak. Your testosterone low. You don't even know how to be a man. You got erectile dysfunction. You just fucked up. The minute she texts you, I gotta make sure I tell her no, man.
My favorite shit is click.
Oh yeah, especially like I said, man, these women, they don't even know how to conversation. Like I said, man, you can have like, you know what I'm saying, a general conversation. You know, she said, oh, okay, or, you know, like you see shit like that. Hey,
It ain't about what
okay,
the world
I'm like,
teaches.
like, man,
You might be into a whole bunch of interesting things, but if it ain't what the world's pushing, well, he corny.
Yeah, kind of.
You know what I mean? You don't want to. I mean, look, we met, so you know, at times we want to get your joint on. No, I'm just serious.
No.
But don't spend so much time where you find yourself not being who you are aiming to be. You know what I mean? Over no damn woman, because they don't know what they like. They need Instagram and internet to tell them what they like. You know?
And that's why you need brothers, because not every brother, like it took me a while to learn this. You might need a older brother in a certain situation, dealing with them, like, am I handling this right? As we kind of recontention last week, like, because women, they're massive manipulators, and they'll have you know she's wrong, but you never let her rampage on in the text. Now she to convince you that you're wrong, and then she get you to apologize. She literally massive manipulates you. You gotta call your brother stuff and do it, right? And the brother be like, and then you go back and like, no, bitch, I'm standing on this. I'm like, sometimes you need, because we didn't grow up learning how to deal with fucking women, how to conversate with them, and their master, the mama a master manipulator, grandma a
They
master
teach you
manipulator.
first.
They deal with emotions. They will literally master manipulate you. The Lord tells you that. And your mind is snares and traps. You gotta have traps. You won't be taken by our elders. You gotta have a brother or something. Or if you don't know, get a brother will know.
That's your experience.
I see when you share the messages. So I told the wrong one. I told the wrong one. And that confirms you. Yeah, this buddy. Yeah. Cause you'll be by yourself with demons.
Not for real, bro, yeah.
My buddy, she buddy.
Yeah, fact.
That's why women love
Should I
sex.
text her and say I'm sorry? So I get it wrong?
Right.
Yeah,
You beta men out here to get away.
And what I notice about women, they love texting because if they're in front of a strong man and having a conversation, an actual conversation, they feel like they won't win the conversation. That's why they so quick to text you novels and shit about how they feel and this and that, because they can say everything without interruption. You know what I mean? Well, like you said, we be like, hey, check that shit. You a strong man, you strong in your stance, you check it right there. They not gonna feel, you know, because they sensitive, they insecure. Women are very insecure.
That's why they don't like you staring in their eyes, man.
Yeah.
You know, like especially like the woman,
She
trying
up
to
and
fight her
on.
when you and you just debating, you just looking at her eyes. You can tell she lying and everything.
Yeah, yep, that's right, brother. I agree with
They
that.
don't like the whole eye contact for a long time too. Man.
Stand on that shit, you're like,
Make you nervous.
Unless they think you're doing something. Then it,
That's why I noticed on YouTube, man, I noticed, you know what I'm saying, a lot of women just start, you know what I'm saying, start dealing with these women, you know. I say, stop approaching these women. I tell my men that's starting to see the bullshit in these women. You know what I'm saying? They start approaching them. And then why, I mean, women say, why don't men approach us no more? You know what I'm saying? Every time you try to approach women, you know, they seem like you're weird or something like that, man.
And they can't.
Again, that's that social media, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you can't even hold a conversation, man. You know what I mean? You can't say hello or hi without a conversation.
Yeah, look, if you introduce yourself to a bitch and she give you an Instagram or social,
Yeah.
what the fuck is that? Either you gonna give me a chance or you not. What the fuck is this social shit? I don't do that type of shit. I don't operate on anything anyway. So, but for some brothers, you get this shit. Let's just do Instagram first. That shit is bullshit. Cause she running the whole game through that bitch. You just another one of the client. Bitch, give me a number, direct contact, or I'm going somewhere else. I need direct contact.
I noticed too, like I said, this is Instagram influencer by the name King, whatever. You know, he said he's tall, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the big video with
Yeah. And like I said, he do nothing. You just chilling. Next thing you know, women just walked up to him, man. They're gonna show you that it's the height and looks and you know.
He be telling them all type of ways too.
Yeah.
He be all nonchalant with them bitches.
Yeah.
And they be all up his ass. That's what they like. He has the appeal, he got the chains on.
The height,
Yeah,
stature, all that.
he's huge. He's like 6'7"
They
or some
do,
shit.
yeah, on top of that.
Yeah, they know. He be like rapping, big rap nigga.
Talk to him.
like he can protect you.
Chris Brown, Chris Brown.
Oh, yeah, I seen it.
He's in a polygamy relationship right now. It's known. All these women going to his concert, you know, bitch tell me, yeah, I wasn't Chris Brown coming. They love this nigga, but they know he in a polygamous relationship. So Chris Brown can do it. But I can't fucking do it.
right.
I don't give a fuck. I'm going to the greeting meeting.
Like I said,
Man, messed up, man.
like I said, there's a video about, you know, Chris Brown walking. Next thing you know, all these females buying
chicks
go away.
And they know the names of the bitches. Like, the bitches will tell, they like, yeah, that's what's her name. That's what's her name.
Y'all know the names of his girls?
They got a story and yo, they done
That
played.
shows just all the game these bitches is running. It's just a game. We nothing to them, so they treat us like nothing.
I noticed that too, like I said, not that outside. Like I said, when it comes to celebrity, they always date the same woman though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never see them date.
That shit is disgusting.
Yeah, Clay, like you say, Clay, what the fuck is he doing with Meg
That
instead?
ain't even a good couple.
This nigga, he can have any chick, any one of these bad little young college joints, any bird. Nigga, you hate those.
You light skinned nigga. Yeah.
So, but look, if the world was to keep going, if the world was to keep going like 20 years from now,
I'm surrounded.
she'd be Britney Spears. She'd be ran through. You see how Britney Spears bugged out? Because everybody wanted Britney when she was a little, you know, everybody was into her. You see her getting, tossed around in this industry. She's gonna be bugged if we had 20 more years. She'd be bald headed, going crazy. You know.
Yeah, because in the early 2000s, Britney Spears.
She was hurt.
Different. I remember watching her videos on MTV. She got a little schoolgirl outfit on. She dating Justin Timberlake. She was like, you might know. And now she a fucking beat.
She look crazy.
She's standing around in circles and shit.
With knives and shit.
She's a nine.
Yo, you know she was tossed around or something.
There's another girl. There's another Disney girl. There's another Disney girl. I don't know her name, but she was.
Amanda Bynes?
That's
Nah,
a
it's
she from Nickelodeon.
Edomite chick. Oh, maybe Nickelodeon.
But it's Amanda Bynes. I think you're talking
Yeah, man, they showed a picture of her now. She got piercings.
Yeah,
Shit look crazy. Like it don't even look like her, yo. Esau be fucking these girls
And you know
up,
the
yo.
sad thing about Amanda
And the
Bynes?
boys.
There's an interview of her speaking on other women who went crazy, but she was right before she went crazy. She still looked young. She was saying, yeah, like this is not really in the industry. They go crazy, and they change women, and all of a sudden they're after her.
Yeah.
You know, and now she's blowing way different color wigs.
Yeah. And then they got the Judite girl with that under the Tyler Perry shit. The big head girl. She was one the three little sisters.
Oh no, she exposed. She came
But
out.
she looked fucked out
Yeah,
too.
she looked like something happened to her, but she came. She had that video when she was crying.
Yeah.
She said,
She shaved her head.
I worship Jesus. I'm going nuts.
Yeah.
And she was just saying, she
Yeah,
had
the big one, girl.
yeah,
She got a
Hollywood,
big ass head.
Hollywood make you sell your soul.
Yeah.
Hollywood make you sell your
Yeah.
soul.
Yeah.
The bitch, what's the bitch? The twin bitch, Chloe Bailey. or some shit. She just came out.
They twins.
Yeah.
She came out and said she's went to see sinners. She had a whole different breakdown. She said, it made me cry because it showed how much you can have a talent in music, but it also draws evil forces. And the people that sell their soul, you see them outside of the place. They having jolly time. They get everything they want. You know, Stack was able to live forever. But the people that didn't sell out died.
They trapped.
They trapped. I was like, that's really what it was about.
That's ill. That's an ill.
And she would know because she in the industry. And she was like, it made me cry, guys, when I see the food. And that's what I've been going through. And that's what I'm like,
And what was they trying to do?
Gonna tell you.
Let me in.
Yeah,
Let me in. You know what I mean?
And it was so it told you it's actually something about music because it was about the music that drew Esau to them. So really that's what it was about, selling out in the music industry. Because when the boy was singing, because we can talk freely about it now, and they were showing all our culture, past. That's my favorite scene of the whole shit. He did it, and it words. Now to them they were free because they were doing the music, but actually they were still trapped.
Yeah.
But Esau was
Yeah.
that was it. We do music too, George. And what's his name? Not Stack, but
The other one.
the other brother, not Stack, but
Smoke.
Smoke. Smoke says, take that shit to the where they play that shit. This is juke joint.
Yeah.
You know, we can't play with you for what you see. Jake let E play with. And now you get your Diddy's. You get your weirdo, your Kanye Wests coming out saying, I suck my cousin's dick and all that crazy. You get all this weird, you got Justin Bieber walking around.
Looking like a
I remember Justin
straight up
Bieber first came
prostitute.
out. He was a little cute little boy.
Puppy, the dealer got a hold of him.
You know what I'm saying?
The dealer got a hold of him.
Now he all tattooed up, smoking and shit, smoking cigarettes.
And he ran through.
He ran through.
You got what was Will Smith's son run up on him and grinding on
You
him.
seen Will Smith's son recently? Then they walk around Europe, pants sagging. Awesome.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
He a Hawaiian.
He in his YN mode. He went from the gay shit to the YN shit.
yeah.
Now he in the middle of the street. They got him. I'm gonna show you the thing. He in the middle of the street. He pants sagging.
This shit is assimilation, yeah. I swear.
Justin Timberlake was
Little
on
ass
the
nigga,
game.
bro.
Remember that in the election days?
I'm like, yo, bro, you rich, famous. Why you gonna be a YN for the industry?
Yeah, Will might have been.
Everywhere, Will Smith.
Will Smith might have been
He
doing
sold his
something.
kids. He said, hey, he's sneaky. He's eating his kids.
So you let E in anything that becomes corrupt, you know. But see, we realize even though it seems like we're trapped, we're not trapped. Can the brother get it? In Corinthians, I believe it's 12 chapter. He is set forth
Set free the captive.
set free the captives. because that's, break the strongholds, break the strongholds, get the Trump trap. That's what Trump trap. Because that's what Yahushua has done. He's broken these strongholds that he really put on us, man. Like waking up eating fucking berry crunch cereal and that nasty ass.
Captain Crunch.
Yep, that's a stronghold. Like a lot of us, I used to eat that shit every morning, like the cereal shit. Or if you didn't have the money
Big
for the
ass
name
bowl.
brand, you
Get
get the
the
old
O's.
brand, bitch, bag.
The old.
Yeah, for 99 cents. You get the
That's how
old
you do
brand.
that in the ghetto.
That nigga, my jig, I got the biggest with the wood spoon.
But Friday,
Chop it up.
the movie Friday showed you that shit. How Jake just eats cereal all damn day.
Yeah, that's how you know that we see we
It's
don't.
that nasty ass sugar. Yeah, that's what it is.
When sugar kills you, like
Domino.
if you, one of the most beneficial things you can do for your body is go drop sugar, like just completely drop sugar. It's hard, but your body naturally produces glucose, which is sugar. What they have, not only does it give you cancer, but it gives you all type of things you put in,
White sugar.
which it's not even sugar, it's some type of weird ass crystal chemical that's fucking with your organs and intestines, man. It's spiking everything in your fucking body. It's not beneficial. So one of the main things that causes sickness is sugar.
I just finally bought some cane sugar, brown cane sugar recently. I went almost a year without eating, of course the sugar ain't our bread, but it's actually buying sugar. I just started. Hell no. My grandmother used to buy that Donald and be sifting it. Because look, our elders, she was sifting. I'm like, well, why the fuck are you sifting sugar? And she showed me at the end, when she get the sugar all out, it be all type of black bullshit, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but I grew up on that shit too. I used to walk around eating the cube.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just cause.
get it real sugar.
Make a sugar sandwich.
When you young and broke, your family got you see you make what? You eat a hamburger helper,
Sarah
white
sandwich,
white
Sarah
plastic,
sandwich,
white. It's mercy from the Lord and we still living, bro.
That's a fact.
Like
Beans and frank.
when your parents had shit, when you eating fucking fast food, you
McDonald's.
had the Chinese corner spot, eating cat and dog. Like,
Yeah.
it's amazing that we're still alive with the shit that we consume.
Yeah, because I just say, because think about it. If our forefathers ate that, they would have died.
That's what? Say again?
Our sickness.
Yeah, they-
Our forefathers didn't eat
Oh,
that.
yeah, the drive off of one meal.
Yeah.
Wow. Think about all the bullshit that's in it, yeah? You would have passed out just breathing this bullshit.
Yeah, yeah,
But
back,
an
there you go.
example of that is so like there's a lot of shit that we stop eating. If we try to eat it, like I
yeah,
drink
especially
like
Chinese food.
if I drink like heavy diet shit that got coke, I can taste it. I can taste it because I haven't drunk it in so long. Boy, I couldn't imagine what happened if I take a bacon.
Oh,
If I was there,
Oh yeah, ham. See how ham smell now? Yo.
Hey, brother, a few years back, I was at my people's house and they cooked meatballs. Who the fuck mixes red meat with pork? When I say my stomach, this was like maybe 7 years ago. When I say my stomach was locked up, I mean locked up for like 3 days. I felt like shit, bro. Like anything. I remember one time I drunk what's the high seat? The Hawaiian, what's the green Hawaiian? High seat. One of them shit.
Yeah.
Same shit. All that colorful. That shit fuck me up. It's bullshit.
Oh yeah, Sunny D. Yo, Sunny D's dance.
Felt like your stomach like this.
So when you look at our diet in the past, we had cakes and other bread and stuff like that. And that's how you know that this devil has done that's how you know this devil has done his due diligence in knowing about us because he knows we like cakes.
And he put the bullshit. Because look, Salakia, remember back in the day how the McDonald's food was? I'm not talking about 5 years ago.
No.
I'm talking about 20 years ago.
When they still had plate.
Yeah, they had the when they had the salads in the cups. The fries was McDonald's fries was the best shit because they was real potatoes back.
They used to have Ronald McDonald inside the
Looking like it.
In the 90s, they had Ronald McDonald.
But like you said, we the #1 consumers. We up in there, give me that 2 for $3 double quarter pound, whatever they had back then.
I was in.
Now they put that bullshit, and I told you one time I went to the strip, and they had a booth. There was some type of thing going on, and the guy had a booth, and he had different sodas and foods, and he had, like, say he had a soda, the little domino packs you talking about, he would have a roll of them to represent how much packs of them were in it, right? So then, like, I remember it was like a Snapple, and it had like 12 fucking packets of sugar in it. Then he had a Happy Meal, and he was like, try to guess how old this Happy Meal is. Now, it's a burger and fries. So we like, 2 months. Shit was 5 years old, and it never broke down. And like the burger never broke down. Of course, it was hard. The fries never decayed. So that's not food, you know what I'm saying? So that's what he is doing. He knows where to hit us. He hit us in sweet spots, so to speak, you know?
My shit was a double cheeseburger.
One package of sugar,
Oh, 1 package of bread?
like the fennel salt, you got 76 grams of sugar.
So that's 70,
76
Damn. Imagine eating that much sugar straight up. What the fuck?
But you do when you drink that soda.
Yeah, that's what, you know, and ain't nothing wrong with drinking soda from time to time, but get good soda, you know? Don't get CNC, don't get the 24 pack for $4.99. You know, I go to the farmer's market, get the ginger, I like ginger ale, real ginger ale. You gonna pay 4-pack gonna run you about $8, but it's real, the ingredients is ginger, cane sugar, water. You know what I mean? That's it.
I just really want to.
You can tell that's that.
They were saying,
Okay.
Slack, the lab back up what the brother was saying, soda a day is like 36 pounds of artificial sugar a year.
Damn.
Fuck.
One soda.
Brother, when I tell you how much medicine and pills that's just like my walk alone. You will be amazed. And I'm talking about multiple days. These people are sick. They go home and take pills.
And then keep eating the bullshit. Oh, I'll drink diet Pepsi now.
Which is the worst.
Yeah, it works.
But y'all been wanting to say something.
No, all I was gonna say was, you know, I got Edom Mike gave me a bread machine.
Oh, bread machine?
Yeah, you like you make your own bread.
Yeah.
In the back of here now, but the bread is the worst thing that you can eat nowadays, or one of the worst things that you can eat, because it don't break down, and there's a whole bunch of chemicals in it for it not to break down. So if it's not breaking down naturally, it's not breaking down in the stomach.
And if I may land back off you, the brother knows the word. A lot of these breads have swine in it. It wasn't mono and diglycerol.
Yeah, he put it in the church.
Yeah, that not it might not always be pork, but it's a chance that it could be pork. Man, I'm in there, you know, I like to go on the grill. I'm in the bread aisle for 20 fucking minutes trying to find some bread that don't got that bullshit in
You
it.
get the bread that got seeds in it, but
Yeah.
the problem with that is like most diseases start from the gut. And so that's why probiotic drinks is beneficial. But they said like this is so fucked up. The average probiotics don't even reach your gut. So they need certain glands that are only able to reach your gut and start working. So you think you're drinking probiotics that's helping your gut, and they ain't doing shit. One thing I found that works is kefir. Kefir, I can feel it. Exactly. Like if I eat something in the morning and they give me the bubble gut, I drink kefir and it'll settle it immediately. That lets me know it's going straight to my gut. Kefir, you can drink it in the morning, you can drink it in the afternoon, you can drink it in the night, and it's made from cows and it don't fuck your stomach.
Pastor Tahar did a lesson on that with mixed with kale. I did it one time. It was kale, kefir, something else. And they flush that.
You feel good. I'm at the people like, what you drink?
It's right there. We walk past it and it's there.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
And they got and if you don't like the regular, they got the blueberry, strawberry. You know what I mean? Because while you speaking on that, the other day a guy broke down how remember we said always think yogurt was so good for probiotics. A lot of that yogurt is like you said, it's not even
don't reach your
it ain't even reach, so it ain't even benefiting you. You know what I mean?
And I just found that out because I thought all probiotics, do that. No, not all of them have strength
Yeah,
of each other.
yeah.
So it's just that just shows you how fucked up society. Even like the other boys that show.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, I'm getting booked and all of them. This is better than book. Then you showed me the real older boy, which I just learned it. And you can, as soon as it hit your tongue,
shows you,
feel this,
that shit, yeah.
feel like, what the fuck is that? It was so bitter. I'm like, yo, this is all. But you don't even, and it come from race. But you wouldn't even, you had to import that, right? So you wouldn't even know if you don't, if you're not exposed to it. You know?
Like you said before, that's why what certain countries don't, like I said, don't let them American prostitutes over there, you know what I'm saying, over their own country, because they know it's dead and illegal.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff is banned on the Eastern Hemisphere. UK, I think it's the UK, Russia, Putin. Man, try to bring some of this shit over there if you want.
Yeah.
That shit's banned.
Like for example, let's say Heinz ketchup is different from Eastern, man. You know, like you be ketchup, but we got all these
So much sugar.
yeah, all that, right? And just Heinz, but in like I said, UK or Europe somewhere, it's like
Yeah.
That's why you have to be humble even with attaining wisdom about dying. Because the scripture said don't boast against a brother who's not too inclined to be, because you may think you on some high level.
You ain't on
Fucking
shit.
high level.
You ain't on
Fucking
shit.
high level. You think because you at Whole Foods.
Right. Yeah.
You got low level shit. You got low level shit. So you gotta be humble even with that, because you got these organic guys on the internet thinking they better than you. They don't even got that shit.
Because a lot of that is okay, so-called organic shit, when you flip that shit over and look at that, natural flavors. Anything that say natural flavors is trash, you know?
Oh, by the way, to add on to what you're saying, if it's owned by a big company, it's over. Amazon.
They gotta make they bang for their buck. They don't give a fuck.
That's like, it's owned by any big corporation. That's what it is.
You think the when we're at supersize me shit, you think the top of McDonald's is eating a fucking quarter pounder? Hell no. You know what I mean? You think he eating them fries? Hell no. He over there got him a nice tomahawk steak that he had personally cut from the cow. You know what I mean?
Grass fed.
Yeah, grass fed. Yeah.
Grass fed. Real grass fed.
Yeah.
They'll sell us some grass fed shit, but literally, they had it in the grass for a couple of days.
Or they forcing it.
They ain't grow up and live on the fucking.
They trauma out. Cause like the eggs, when you get chickens that are traumatized, excuse me, because most of these chickens are traumatized.
Yeah, bro.
Their eggs is trash. But if you get a chicken that live naturally, look at them eggs, yo. The eggs.
You got it's very, very, very dark orange. That lets you know they've been living and grew up on grass. Because I done bought certain egg brands that say grass fed. Then when I crack open the yolk, it's bright yellow. This is regular shit. Then I'll land on a certain batch of the same brand. I'll land on a certain batch. I'll crack, and it's dark orange. And that let me know, oh, these ones was actually raised on grass fed. So they lie to you on something, they'll say all of them grass fed, all of them ain't grass fed.
And then they also manipulate the words. Like everybody in your family get that pack of Kraft cheese. I'm like, yo, I tried to tell my brother-in-law, I said, yo, that's not cheese. He said, yes the fuck it is, and my cousin ones. Yes the fuck it is. I said, read it. Read what it says. Dairy cheese product.
Yeah.
Or they'll flip it and say something style, like even with beer. I just found out one of the beers I drink is not good for me, like bad, like it put cancer. Me personally, I like Belgium style, a Belgian beer. But they have beers that say Belgium style. That it was made in America with all this extra bullshit. You read the ingredients, it's got extra bullshit than the actual Belgian beer. So this devil will, like you said, he's gonna make mass product, get more bang for his buck than everything. You know what I mean?
As long as it tastes the same.
Yeah.
That's why you have to be humble in everything that you do. Because no matter how much knowledge you require, you always you're on such a low level. Like going back to the war point, you think you know something, but you really don't. So even when we bring out these scriptures, we think we know the depths of the scriptures. We really ain't even scratch the surface yet of the complexity of these scriptures. You may think you connected with it. You won't scratch the surface on how complex the Lord's word is until the Lord actually gives you that full eyesight and the eyesight to see the density of His word. Because I'll have certain revelation, so it's constant living, it's living water. It's ever flowing and it don't stop. So you can't say you got these guys that come in and be an Israelite and think they had mastered something. You ain't mastered shit. you serving the Lord. You trying to please the Lord so He'll accept you back. You ain't passing with it.
Oh yeah, the brother one in France.
Now, to these people out here, yes, we're master teachers to them, but to say you mastered the ways of the Lord, no.
Nah. I ain't-
Well, who has
Hey,
that? You master
hey,
yourself.
that's why the scripture says what? What? You should receive your own selves. Yeah.
Wait a minute, I had called for something before that.
You come for the 2 Corinthians.
Yeah, get that real quick.
In 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 4, it says, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh, to the pulling down of strongholds, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted.
Like, food was a stronghold. Brother Lockhart just said he tried to talk to them about real Jesus. They weren't trying to hear it. Because it's a stronghold. They not good for this. You can't tell me shit. I'm older than you. You can't tell me shit. Nigga, I was eating before you was born.
I was eating before you was born.
That's their mindset. How you gonna tell people what's good and what's not? They act like you can't know shit that they don't know. Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with pork. We've been eating this all our life. Look at us. We just fine.
Yeah, right.
It's a stronghold. Don't even get me started on Jesus. Jesus got such a stronghold. They don't even read the Bible and they'll say they worship Jesus. It's just something to say. I'm a Christian. I was deep. Nigga don't read no passages. Ain't opened the Bible in years.
It's not
Oh my God,
what in your mouth.
And God, that's why I showed the link, right? When the guy used it, he said, what, name 3 books in the Bible?
Oh, that shit. Was
Yeah, that's
wrong.
crazy.
Man.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's like, right? He was saying,
Moses?
Philippians,
Moses.
They said that, the book of Paul.
Yeah. They just asked the,
He said so many.
girl, India Love. They just asked her, name like 3.
Oh yeah, I seen
Did
that.
she
had
get 'em
no,
all
no,
three?
she
No,
had,
no.
she had like 1.
Yeah, she
See,
said,
but they say they got there, right? They say they
book of
Christian.
Babylon, Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
oh my
Yeah,
God.
he said Sodom and Gomorrah. That shit, I ain't gonna lie.
He said he believed in Jesus. That was it.
Yeah.
I got secondhand embarrassment off that,
Yeah,
yo.
that's good.
I'm like, I got embarrassed, like, yo, our people.
I love God. God loves everybody. This is
But that shows you. It's just
that's
something.
what it shows you that, like I said, our people dead. Like you said before, like
Yep.
King
Dry bones.
in the Bible. Yeah. It's like one of them said, he said, he get job and then. Yeah. It's like one of them also said, it's a book of Bible or something like that. I said, oh my God. Exactly.
That's
Good job.
If you say you believe in a God, if you
Turn
say you
these
believe in a God,
into
you gotta learn what that God requires. So, now, how can you say, "Oh, this is my salvation," but you don't know what it requires to get salvation? Like, what does your God require? And Jacob saying, "Oh, I believe in God. I believe in Jesus, Jehovah," but they don't even know what Jehovah requires. It requires them to love Him. Like, that's it. Did you read that passage? Do you know the context of that passage? Did you read the book to even know what's going on during that time of everything?
All you gotta do is accept Jesus in your heart.
Yeah,
All you gotta do
yeah,
is say, I accept you. I'm sorry for my sins, and now you're saved.
Who Jesus uncle? Who Jesus brother?
Right.
Do you know this nigga Jesus? You just
Jesus. God loves everybody. It's a big God loves everybody. That's it.
And that's going to be a stronghold that's going to catch a lot of James of God. Of God. God said to love
Yeah,
everyone.
off the channel, right, bro?
Meanwhile,
Off
your
God.
family dead.
You about to get poked up. God said love you.
God loves this. God loves this. Yeah.
Like no, Yahweh Shah said be sober spirit.
Yeah.
Watch out for the good fight.
You got Yahweh Shah ain't with that. I say, poke me up, stab me.
Yeah. Hey, remember that's what y'all wish I wear that
You got a
girl.
girl.
Yeah, like that.
Just get somebody chance.
Yeah.
Well,
Y'all wish I
A wild ass zealot.
Yeah.
Poke you in the zealots. They was known as Sakari was known as Daggerman, but they'll be covered up in the midst of the crowd. Get you going.
Hope you
Start
get us
choking
on.
niggas. So if you have a girdle on some type of, you get outside the fire, and it start commotion. That was their job. They'll start rising, and you leaking. Hey, my Lord, shit, you leaking. And the Sakari done poked that nigga.
That's like some jail shit.
Yeah.
You gotta put the yellow pages.
That's why I came out.
You got to rub this shit with duct tape.
But you know, Christians will say, "Oh, the gospel of Jesus is love." You know what I mean? that's why they are so against how we teach. You know?
But it's so fucking crazy because the fucking enemy is showing you straight enemy shit. Straight enemy shit, but I gotta love you.
And then put Barney on the team. Why he poisoned me?
It's Alma.
Because I got hypnotized by that shit as a kid. I had the VHS tapes. I would put that shit on every day.
Oh, you were going in.
I know that. But he's a little younger, that's why. But I knew something was wrong with Barney.
Yeah, no, he was going in.
Early 90s, Barney was the shit.
And you got all these little kids. I'm like, this shit don't look right.
Tommy, I need a bad day.
But see, once I got like 10, 11, 12, and you go outside, and niggas start wrestling with me. You get popular. This ain't
Barney.
So now you like, hold on, the world is kind of different. So then you start to learn, like, this ain't how fucking Barney. You throw your Barney away.
You get popped by the same thing that you was watching Barney with.
Yeah, that's what.
Pop, oh shit, yo.
The world, and that's why you see a lot of us that have grown up, you see a lot of people in school with, they're on drugs, they bugged out, and then they got locked up because the world hit them hard. Taxes and bills, hard labor. It ain't just going to school and joking and shit, eating lunch. Now the world hit them, you see a lot of people in the school like, damn, the world, they couldn't handle it.
Yeah. Hey, they're gonna show you also that the school system failed.
And a lot of kids are spoiled.
Yeah.
A gift shop. What is it? A gift shop. Destroy the heart. Yeah, because look at these people. Look, I know I got like little cousins that were given everything, right? Couldn't touch them. They could say whatever they want. And they eat McDonald's every day. And,
Skip school.
I got a little cousin. He is twirling, finished, finito, yo. Couldn't, like you said, couldn't handle it. Now he don't walk, he twirl. You know what I mean? Like bad, yo.
Yeah, and that's why like I said, school teachers, go to college, don't get a trade school. Just go to college, go to college. Again, that's why you see our people, you know what I'm saying, once they finish college, they still don't know what they're doing.
It's like a robotic system.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of these college students, they're addicted to pills. They don't want to take a pill.
You see, and also just make a lot of, and how to get your debts, like you said, as soon as you go around the clock, you don't know what to do. The first thing gonna send you is liberal arts. Liberal arts.
Yeah. Hey, matter of fact, they had this panel with these college students debating this one guy. He was in liberal arts, and he was asking him, tell me about what you been learning. He couldn't tell him shit. But college is a scam anyways, because I was watching a Netflix documentary, and you know, the people that get accepted to the prestigious schools, their family has money and ties. So they pay it's called like the back door. They pay their kids to get in. You can have a perfect GPA coming out of high school. You will not be accepted by Yale. You will not be. They see you come from the innocent ghetto. The only way they'll accept you is if it's for their program for minorities, to make them look, they'll select a few of you to make the college look a little better. But majority, all they students, they pay their way in. It's a whole documentary on Netflix about it.
If I may say this, when I was in college, there was this guy, he was smart as hell.
Sorry, go ahead. No, go ahead.
There was this guy, he was smart as hell, Edomite. But he was a loner, you know. Like he was homeschooled and that shit, so he never developed any interpersonal skills. So when we be in math class, he ate some shit, chemistry, he ate some shit. Well, it turns out that the engineering professor took a liking to him, you know, and indoctrinated him into Stanford. 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 His major was computer science.
Yeah.
Into Stanford.
And that's just through Connected Network.
From the community college to fucking Stanford.
Yeah, he made that call. Hey, Jim, I got a student in my class, man. Let him in. Oh, okay, I gotta open it.
And you were just, you got more salami, bro.
If I just may say this, that's the type of kids that they look for. The loners, the quiet ones, the ones that don't look at you in your eye, that look down.
Timid.
Yeah, Con, that's how he was.
That's all them groups get so.
No, I'm saying what you were just saying, that they had a documentary, is that the same thing where that girl, the TV show actress off of one of them kid shows, TGIF, got caught spending money for their son to get in?
the woman.
Yeah, it revolves around all that.
You know
all
what I'm
that
talking about.
stuff. Yeah.
You remember that, right?
Yeah, that's in
Wasn't
there.
it the
That's
TGI
in there.
show?
One of the famous chicks.
Yeah.
She was a part of, but when they investigated her, they found it was a system.
A host.
It led to a whole system.
And they were all paid.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. I gotta watch that.
Yeah,
That's why I didn't mean to cut you off, brother. I
great
thought that's
because
what
it
you were
led them
talking
down a rabbit hole of all these prestigious colleges allow people with money to they'll manipulate the child's grades.
Yeah, that's-
They'll their test scores. They'll up their test score. All of that for the money, and they have different packages. The more money you give, the better GPA you get.
Yeah.
They'll give you a sports scholarship by putting you on like a lacrosse team because nobody looking at lacrosse. So let's just go put a lot of these lacrosse students you see, they got paid in the school. They got paid to have that scholarship.
They ain't even earn it.
Don't nobody give a fuck about lacrosse and these water polo sports.
Yeah.
They be paid their way in.
Yeah.
You look at all these people like, I want a water polo team. Nigga, who play water polo in school?
Right.
That been in the class.
They got paid their way in. Meanwhile, you got Simple J telling their kids, you work hard, baby.
Yeah. You could be all. You could be whatever you want to be.
And I've seen some of the videos on YouTube, students crying because they'll wait for their reaction, they'll open their letter, and they perfect GPA.
Yep, but they're not.
Nah, they start busting up with their parents, busting out the tears. It's all on YouTube reaction. And it's like, why did I get accepted?
People like
You parents had that money.
Yep.
that.
So fuck all
Unless you do
this shit.
sports, unless you do sports. You know what I'm saying? That's
That's
what
right.
I'm saying.
Well, that gives
Football,
them more
basketball.
money. That gives Esau more money. Because you got to think about Salaki, when these owners of these teams put off, whatchamacallit just got broke off 50 mil. But the owner get 100 mil of it because he gave him 50
Yeah, even
mil.
that's weird because you can get a scholarship. I grew up playing sports, but even in high school, it starts even before college. The connection is even worse in sports.
Yeah.
Because if they see that you have certain companies eyeing you,
Prospect.
then they'll make sure you start a team because they know that money's coming in. You can be great, but if you don't have scouts looking at you, you don't have anything coming your way that's gonna benefit the school, they're not gonna prop you up. That's why you see a lot of these guys that get these scholarships just fade to go. Because they couldn't bring anything to the program. You gotta think, these programs need money to survive. So if you go to a college that has a losing team, they're not bringing in no money. They're not bringing in revenue. Nobody's coming to watch the games because they're losing. So how can they bring in money to the program?
There's nobody.
They need star athletes that's going to bring Nike. That's going to bring Reebok.
That's why they go to these main contests, you know, like what, Duke University?
Yeah. Remember the movie Blue Chips?
Yeah.
That exposed a lot of shit
So
too.
it's all revolves around money. So all this shit is corrupt, man.
Yeah.
It's a false hope. It's a false equivalence. It's a false dream.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to make it in this society.
Yeah.
Because we look at Lynn Byers and Michael Jordan when they were going through this shit.
Yeah.
Lynn Byers was better than Jordan.
Everybody said he would have been better.
Lynn Byers was no joke, but he died after he did that reverse double. You know?
No, Lil Byers, I thought it was the one who sniffed the powder.
Who was the one
Yeah,
that?
he
That's
got
Reggie.
He had a whole
Yeah, right the night he got drafted.
Yes.
He went and got party with his homies, and they made him have him take a bump.
Yeah, right. He was better than Jordan.
They said he was him. They said he was him.
Yeah. Yeah. Because when they had the playoffs, it was between him and Jordan.
That's what they said.
And he was going off on them.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a back and forth thing, but you saw the difference.
And that goes back to my point. Why was he doing that type of hard grind in college? That's what they do. Because when they get to college, they realize this shit ain't what I was told it was.
Who was that did the reverse?
Reggie, the Boston
Stacey Aldridge.
Celtics. Nah, he ain't. Reggie, the dude from the Celtics, y'all talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at now. I forget his name.
Wasn't it Reggie? Well, I can't
Who
think.
was it? He was a
Reggie
college
Lewis?
player.
Reggie Lewis?
He was she was a college player.
Oh, you think of college, so.
Yeah, I remember he went up.
I'm sure.
He had a heart issue?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that too. They don't even, it's not even showing me who it was.
he was good.
Yeah, you're right. But Jordan, but the one thing about Jordan, he was marketable.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That goes
Talent
together.
only get you so far, even in the music industry. Most of the biggest hits are written by people you don't even see.
Ghostwriters.
If you look at all these Grammys,
Uh-huh.
whether it's for Michael Jackson, Lauryn Hill, Whitney Houston,
Rihanna.
go to the actual song and look at the credits, and you'll see unknown people,
Yeah.
all credited
Yeah.
on this
Yeah.
song.
It's basically just
Remember the
names.
song "Drunk in Love" by Jay-Z and Beyonce? Future.
Future did right.
Future be writing for a lot of it because he's really talented.
Oh yeah, what's his name? The guy that producer who was with Sexy Cannon. What's his name? Oh, Young Bird.
What's his
They said
name?
he's doing hitmaker.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
make a lot of
He a
drugs.
producer. I didn't know that because like you say, like that
Nah,
shot
he
one
got
time
a lot
that
of-
that he just disappeared. I'm
And he
like,
write,
hey, where
he
at?
write music.
He's still around.
Yeah, you said about. I'm just saying at
Yeah.
first, right? You know what I'm saying?
And then they got a lot of ones that didn't blow up, but they the Dream. What's the girl that was going? That was Carrie Hilson.
Yeah.
She's drunk. She's gorgeous, but Beyonce said, "Nah, we can't have
Her
another
brother in
two."
Atlanta.
Oh yeah.
He
Okay.
been in Atlanta.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, she goes like for a lot of people.
I was speaking with the brother sister.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. What?
Yeah. It's crazy.
But they're not marketable for whatever reason.
Like you said before, just like for example, like you said, Ronnie James. You know, I mean, like I said, what they call it also capitalism. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We know that. You know, we weren't supposed to be there. You know what I'm saying?
No, Basuda. But they said the other brother gonna be really nice though.
2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 5, it says, casting down imagination.
So it's really versus. You may look at it in the world, you look at yourself as a disappointment. And I remember when I broke my ankle, playing basketball in high school, I went through depression. I thought it was a disappointment, but the truth shows you the Lord actually shows you mercy that you wasn't able to go to certain places and do certain things around.
Same thing.
Like I played with a certain, he's in the NBA. The same teams.
Who you talking about?
Dorian.
Oh, Fanny?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
word? Okay.
yeah. But
He's from Portland.
you look, you in high school, you looking at it, you watching them in college. Damn, I was with I was right with these guys.
Man, I crossed that nigga up.
But when you mature in the truth, you're like,
It's
the
a
Lord
hatred.
saved me.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Because who the fuck? This is nothing more precious than this.
Would you be reading the scriptures if you was out there?
Hell
You
no.
don't know? Or would you
I'm
have?
on a yacht in Miami.
Oh, that shit.
You know?
Snorting lines,
Yeah.
Michael Jordan,
Yeah.
through, completely through.
But that is a blessing because look, once we come in the truth, we don't want our kingdom now. You know what I mean? They have their kingdom now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when you think about it, like boy, you're watching not shot that you must have that pearl, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it's more pressure.
We go with it there.
Like I said, it will show, man. But right now, like I said, we gotta focus on what we need to do, and hopefully, you know what I'm saying, Lord willing, we make it.
You got Super Bowl really good and music.
Yeah, especially
Really, really good. But the Lord saved them from that wicked ass industry.
Yeah, just like we did in Charlotte, North Carolina. Man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he been there, he's seen it already.
Oh, yeah.
He got, he got out of that
He
shit.
got drafted in the NFL. He said,
Oh, North Carolina.
Yeah. They did. Like I said, like he told me, like I said, as soon as you you drop, you get signed. So your parents, your friends, don't think about is money. That's it. They don't care about it. They think about that money. That's it.
And think about
so we got bros and made at high places.
Yeah,
We got doctors.
Yep.
Cause y'all be calling them bums and shit. Fuck out of here. Shows they never been bums.
We got doctors, engineers.
Yeah, Dennis.
Dennis.
Business owners.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
mortgage.
Yeah.
Real estate.
Real estate
Bakers,
agents,
bakers.
you name it.
Running London.
So we ain't no damn bum camp. You know what I mean? Calling us bum
Paul was a
camp.
tax collector.
And all of us are teachers.
Right.
Say that again, mother.
Oh yeah, Paul was a tax collector.
No.
And I
it was here.
Which one of you guys is a tax collector? I
It
don't
was
know.
Matthew.
Matthew? Okay. That's Matthew. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, then you got like shit. I wish I was a carpenter. Yeah, like you said, I wish I was a carpenter. You know, so you know, the carpenter, that's good money. Skilled man. Yeah, skilled laborers, man. You know, fishermen. Oh yeah, come on, man. You know,
Oh, there's money in fishing now.
oh yeah, of course.
There's
Said
money.
bakers and all that. So yeah,
Matthew.
Matthew don't need it.
You get the money, but you gotta have a decent, nice boat.
Yeah. Well, my people just flew to Alaska. I'm in his father.
Yeah.
And when I say they fish this big I've never seen before. He said if he could have brought everything back, he'd have fed the whole neighborhood. That's not think about all that money.
Yeah, and also too, like in Japan, whatever, like you said, they got the fresh market out there, so the rich people, they be buying that shit.
Let's spend that money on that fish that we can't put, not that fake ass farm raised salmon that we. Yeah, that bullshit.
But it all goes back to this not being all wrestling. I was looking at a recent clip of Jay-Z. He's in a meeting with his Edomites because he wants to open a Rock Nation casino in Brooklyn. He said that that's what his suit is. When he's explaining to, he got the chick Desiree with him. And he's like, yeah, you know, y'all seen what we did with the Super Bowl. We was able to bring hip hop to the Super Bowl. And we brought in a lot of money. And it's like when he was talking, he wasn't talking like Jay-Z the rapper.
Yeah,
he was talking like, he was stuttering. You got these Edomites at the table, he's stuttering. He's like, well, I feel like this would be a good investment for the city of Brooklyn. And we're not trying to compete. We're just trying to beg. It's like he's trying to beg. But all people worship Jay-Z. But you look at this clip of him, and he really like, you know, I feel like this would really, you know, and that's all I have to say.
Like you're giving a high school
I'm like,
presentation.
I'm like, damn, so this is how the nigga told me.
Right.
But he already reached the pinnacle that Jake can reach.
Exactly.
In fame and being a billionaire. And then quote unquote. And he is, you know, begging Esau to have a casino in Brooklyn.
Hey,
We want to bring, he said, we going to bring culture. Like, we're not supposed to be trying to sell ourselves.
yeah, but again, like I'm saying, you can say one thing. Again, that goes with the curse. It says what? You should go one of all things. Like you said, you have to beg to get some type of approval from the least for you to have you co-sign with that.
He got to talk like that at this point. That's what he had to do to even get to the points before that.
Yes, sir.
He realized
He's supposed to be American gangster and all that too.
Straight snitch.
Right.
So that just shows it ain't worth it. It really not worth it. It's not worth it.
Yep.
Ain't no world.
Go ahead, bro.
2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 4. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier.
Yeah, it's already been read, but again, like I said, yeah, but of course, you know, like you said, we don't think on ourselves because all you, because think about it, like I said, to achieve those things, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, like I said, it's all measured at the end of the day. Like you said, celebrities, they got everything, they got the woman, they got everything they wanted on the side, and they still depressed. Remember a long time ago, you said that LeBron made a post, and I got all this, and then I felt lonely. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, because what? It is of the flesh. The flesh is never pleased. You could do a million things for years, and the flesh still not be pleased. Same thing with a woman. Like I said, you give a woman the whole world, and then she's still not pleased.
Well, you can have sex with the woman in your dreams, and after it's over, you come back, and you like, I'm depressed about this. But women, I thought you said having her was gonna make you happy. I get hurt. I know that's you get it, and now you.
You did everything.
And I'm on that because like you said, the flesh is insatiable. You can't satisfy the flesh, but you can satisfy the spirit.
Because once the flesh likes something, it wants to keep like
Yeah, keep like
more and more.
Yeah,
You know, something feel
That
good,
hit.
and you're gonna be chasing that high.
I'll just be good. I'll just be good if I get this one hit.
Yep.
Just give me one more hit. I'm good.
But it never feels, because you know they say with like crackheads, that first high was so out of this world, they spend the rest of their life trying to get to that.
And they say every next hit is their last one.
This is my last one.
Yeah, I'm done.
He's sitting there with dad VCR in the back of the car talking about this is my last.
Never doing this again.
Yeah, it's a another beautiful documentary. I love documentaries on Netflix about
That's the
black girl.
They do.
I forgot what it's called though. But you had Judite women leaving their kids, like just leaving.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Pull the fuck out off this.
Off the crack.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is like the 80s, late 80s.
Kids gotta go get taken off. The mom just like leaving.
You see that on Boys in the Hood. The girl's baby kept being in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
And she was in the house getting all fucked up, scratching.
Get your damn baby out the street.
And what's even worse is you got a man in the house and a man allows women to do that.
Yeah, that's not a man.
I've seen that shit.
Yeah.
It's just
Oh,
sad.
remember in the movie American Gangster, man, how the mother died of overdose.
Yeah, with she had the needle in her arms.
Baby next to it.
That's how Frankie Lyman did. Frankie Lyman, who was a very young, talented man. You see the last video of him performing, Keith missing.
That's my shit, though.
But he was doing that for a check.
Yeah, just
Like,
to
he
get
was
the
broke,
money.
he was trying to get another fix. And them Edomites looking at him like, like, you ain't the Frankie Lyman that the goody Frankie Lyman. But he died off of overdose. But he had women, he had fame, he was protection.
He had a bad woman too.
Yeah, few.
Yeah, but he had a celebrity.
Yeah, that's what Holly Berry.
Dorothy,
Holly Berry.
she was a singer.
Like from like the Emily.
That movie, that was a good movie.
Harry Belafonte wanted Dorothy
Oh,
Daniels.
man.
He said, "Bitch,
Earl Manigault.
Yeah.
I don't think I brought it out. He was 5'7". And could grab the cord off the top of the backboard. They say he was really the GOAT. You know his name, Manigault, but Lou Alcindor said the best I ever seen play was Earl Manigault, but he was on that smash. You know?
look at Michael Jordan. He has a gambling problem and a drinking problem. They showed the clips of Michael Jordan's eyes, and they were really dark.
That's too much.
Liver
He
shot.
probably ain't drinking no water. He probably wake up, to liquor. And
And
you know that
Yeah, and he has an addiction to cigars.
you know that flu game, they said he really ain't had the flu, he just hung the fuck over. Yeah, he was
Gambling,
motherfucking.
cigars, and liquor. Michael Jordan, like an addiction. They say he has to have a cigar.
They said Michael Jordan will party all night. He party all night,
Yeah.
come in, look at his opponent, be like, you guarding me? 40.
Yeah.
And we'll do it, yo.
See, and that's what comes with the pleasures of being reaching that status. You want to know the pleasures. You don't reward yourself, but you find yourself being consumed by the pleasures.
Just like Zion Williams.
You got women. You got women.
never got a
you
woman.
allow yourself to be
Wait,
consumed by
yeah.
strippers. You know, women that give $10,000. Yeah, I'll fuck you up.
Anything. I ain't never had this easy.
Nigga, like a nigga with the young nigga that got the women.
Henry Green.
He a beast. Like, he wants to be like that. He's only like 21. And he got a whole lot up to the house. So people looking at him like, why you doing the He can do it. He's doing it. He can literally get his bitch $20 million. And he got millions of money left.
He ain't got good direction.
He ain't married the bitch.
He got a baby by her, though.
True. But they get paid so much they don't give a fuck. That's the thing.
Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards, like he got hella baby mamas. They get so much money. Which NBA players wasn't getting that type of money back in the day. That's why Scottie Pippen was bitching. Fuck, y'all paying this
Yeah, he had a shitty deal, though.
Starting out.
He had a
Start
shitty
starting
deal.
out. You
Well,
20-year-old.
it all depends on, you know what I'm saying?
My 50 said, have a baby by me, baby, be a millionaire. I write a check before the baby comes. Who the fuck cares? And that's what Anthony Edwards, he paid that girl 18 years or 21 years of child support.
Just got
All
out
break.
of the way. Get the
One
fuck
check.
out.
Leave me the fuck
That
alone.
kid, you and that
That was
kid.
smart.
Which is bullshit, because how you want to have a representation of you and not give a fuck? You know?
Consumed by their pleasures. That's what happened when you expose. That's why it's a mercy going back to the point that we're not able to do that. Because the Lord gave us $100 million. I'm gonna be honest right now. The Lord gave me $100 million. I can't say for sure that I'm gonna just take it and just really on grown. I can't say that. I don't know. I never been told 100. I might go buy a big ass mansion somewhere. Fucking big 3-cup of car. Go to the
Yeah, it's like both of ours. Come on, brother.
Look, you go buy the most expensive shit. You go, hey shorty, look, bitch. You see what I got?
Yeah,
It's
that's
100,000. Bring your ass home.
Yeah,
You know what
facts.
I'm saying?
That's facts.
Your mind is totally corrupted
Yeah,
with that.
facts.
Man, mention both of ours.
That's what I'm saying. Say, what? Give me not too much.
Poverty.
So you
If he
don't
give us too much,
bug
we
out.
destroy ourselves.
Yeah, that's true. Like you said, I know, like you said, you get paid, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We get paid, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, we get a pay back, we get a big paycheck, you know what I'm saying? You start to feel, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, you know what I'm saying? Like you start to feel yourself. No, no, for real. You know what I'm saying? That's why, that's why, like I said, that's why, that's a bad thing you said, you know, you get good job, damn, bro. Somebody just think, you know, like this $5, next thing you know, bill come up.
And that's little money. So, man, if he gave us millions, that's why It's a mercy because we're looking at celebrities and be like, how can they sell out for that? Well, we ain't been exposed to shit. You gotta be humble in that too. Because you ain't been off that 50 years, 80 years, and gotta see you on the motherfucker.
Man, you sure you gonna come to camp every week and you got 80 mil? You gonna break the parcels off? You know what I mean? Are you gonna do that for real every week? When you got 80 mil and you ain't never been to Dubai?
You ain't coming to camp. You gone.
I'm gonna go on vacation for about 6
Yeah, it's not that rough. I'm gonna be gone for a month. But I'm gonna be camping in Amy. I'm gonna be camping with the Amy brothers.
Yeah, the England brother? The brothers in Trinidad.
You see him 1 week. You see the brother 1 week. All right, he was out of that week. Next week coming.
Who me like this?
You see that brother fashion week on the runway.
You said about the channel, deactivate.
Yeah, deactivate. But like the brother said, it's very rare for a rich man to go through the eye of the needle. Camel to go to the eye of the needle.
Matter of fact, can I brother get the rich man? That's where it goes in Matthew.
Yeah, but no, but it's a beautiful thing because the Lord is, like you said, when you got money and then all of a sudden the bill come up, now you back to square one. That's the Lord.
Yeah, like you said,
We need that. We need that.
even though it's not good.
You don't feel good, but you need that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be. I don't want to be rich. Hell no, because I already know I will destroy myself. I destroy myself. You ain't gonna. I'm gonna want a nice ass deal.
You know.
I'm gonna want another nice ass deal because I got the money to do it.
The truck and the whip.
You just in stores, just
Yeah.
showing off. Give me this.
What Jay-Z doing?
You got somebody in here that
The
can help
whole
me.
wall.
Yeah. You trying to show off to the bitches in there. You got somebody in here that can help me.
Yeah, that's that.
I can see that. They got
You got the most expensive. That's what Drake be doing. That's a very good point. Going in the back, getting special treatment.
You got to show off.
You're right, brother.
That's a very good point, because
Drake like to show out.
Yeah. That's yeah. Like you said, you got to be humble.
You riding down the strip, slow as shit. 20, 25 McLaren.
Yeah,
Better to see you.
You can't rhyming on your favorite song.
You ain't gotta go to work. You ain't gotta
You ain't
get up
gotta
in the
go to
morning.
work. Monday, too. You only ain't no weekend. Every day is a fucking weekend. That shit will destroy you, bro.
Yeah.
You can eat what you want, when you want. You can drink what you want. I mean, it is drinking the rest of the milk.
real shit.
With the bands. You're going to destroy yourself, man. And that's what these guys do. These celebrities, they destroy them. They get exposed.
It's Saturday, shit can't.
Right.
You trying to get it together.
Oh yeah, as a matter of fact, like you said, we had a brother that was gonna shoot that one lottery, then he left.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I heard about that. It wasn't even a lot though, right?
I don't know. I don't know.
We never got the amount specified, but soon he won. He didn't shoot the camera.
Hey,
Come
show
on,
us
look at that rich man. Go ahead, bro. This is Matthew chapter 19, and this is important because the rich man was sincere. He literally wanted to serve the Lord. You know that. You think just because you serve the Lord that you are exempt from certain temptations. No, man. It's the reason why the Lord gives us what He gives us.
Yeah, like you said, again, that's what's according to the scriptures.
It takes away what it takes away.
You get that virgin woman of your dreams, and now she got you in a fucking spell. And she cooking and cleaning for you. You've been coming down with her. She doing everything you desire. Let you have multiple women and all type of shit. She just
Oh man.
Look, you can't tell me about my woman.
Yeah, right.
You ready to kill a brother. You can't tell me about my woman.
Right.
No, not another brother's a thing.
He not curious outside, man.
Yeah.
Rock 28, son. He said the whole thing. He said Rock 28.
Right.
Precept can come out.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
This is Matthew chapter 19, starting at verse 16. It says, and
Right.
behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good things shall I do that I may have eternal life? And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good?
Even the Lord was home. No, what you call me good? So if he said that, yes. Don't call me good.
So she's going,
I ain't shit.
I'm a good.
Yeah, right.
Go ahead, bro.
There is none good but one, that is Yahweh. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments. He saith unto him, which? Yahweh shall say, thou shalt do no murder, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness, honor thy father and thy mother, and thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. The young man said unto him, all these things have I kept from.
So he's sincere brother. Go ahead.
All these things have I kept from my youth up. What lack I yet? Yahweh said unto him, if thou wilt be perfect, go and sell that thou hast, and give to the poor, and thou shalt have treasure in heaven, and come and follow me.
It says all your stuff. You only original.
That's tough, man. Think about it.
Women, all these women.
Especially like born and raised like that.
Yeah.
Give it up. Come on, man.
Yeah.
But when the young,
So, like you said, it takes a special type of person to do that.
Yeah.
You know, like you said, you have to be preordained.
Moses was able to do it. Moses was able to leave all.
He was preordained.
Yeah, he was preordained, but that's not a. He had a heavy task, and Moses came there.
Yeah.
It's a wholly different life.
Yeah, I totally agree. Like you said, like you came through, but at the same time, though, like you also had to go through trials and tribulations. You would be yeah.
verse 22, it says, but when the young man heard the saying, he went away sorrowful, for he had great possessions. Then said Yahweh unto his disciples, verily I say unto you, that a rich man shall hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven. And again I say unto you, it is easier for a camel.
This stuff shit is 12 trying to do. Floyd Mayweather, you ain't fucking with me. You over there in Atlanta, Israel sucking up to something. I listened to the video, he praising them, that they give him thank you, Lord, for worshiping our God and all these prayers.
He even supports Israel. You know what I mean? About what donating to them.
You ain't making it. All you celebrities talk about, yeah, y'all supposed to be quiet disciples giving alms. $100,000 to build a park. That would really, if you get $100,000 to these bitches, get $100,000 to that park.
Right.
That's what you're supposed to be doing. That's the law of a rich man that believes.
Nah, that's part of the law.
We want to hear you talk about a song. You got $1 million. What the fuck is that doing for us, man? You don't need to be in no fucking song. This is the song. We don't need you to put us on no record. All you did was walk by a camp and went in the studio and act like you know the truth.
I mean, that's true. If you have a rich man give Yahweh Shai his tomb. You know? So,
Jalen Brown, I hope you a secret disciple. You want to put the cherry on your shirt? I hope you. I don't know, so I ain't gonna completely condemn you. So I hope you know what you're supposed to do behind the scenes. I haven't heard that you've been your own to us. I'm in communication with all of the, you know.
And he got a max contract. He got a max contract.
I ain't hear nothing. You heard anything?
We got the chain.
That shit cute. But nigga, you just got a fucking $100+ million contract.
Over 100. Max contract.
That shit don't do nothing for us.
Yeah.
We ain't saying we voted, we just saying you picked your guy.
That's your right.
Yep.
This is the Lord saying this. When he said, "Sir, that you have to give to the poor," who is the poor? The ministry, man. It don't mean just go to the bug out you see in the front there. His diamond. No, man. It's deeper than that. A lot of the rich men all to the church, man.
Kyrie, where you at? What happened, man?
Because we have those that do it.
Yeah, it's gone. And also the KKK. You remember that back in 2020?
Kyrie over there, making a lot.
Yeah. He gave him like $50,000 to an organization. They're trying to find out, taking some back and trying to find out they let the KKK. Behind
So yeah, man, missus with that shit. Missus with trying to act like you hell for the cause and you ain't really doing what the Lord of what you're supposed to do.
That's what scripture says. What? They honor me with thy lips, but what? Their hearts are far from me.
That's like these niggas saying they're a prophet, but they ain't on the highways and byways. Listen to that shit. You ain't the Lord of a prophet. Nigga, I ain't seen you one time on the highways and byways.
But then they got the audacity just because they got a platform and being fortunate they can say what they want.
I'm a prophet. You been out here blood, sweat, and tears,
Going through it.
fighting.
Like,
I'll be down let somebody eating nachos in his crib talking he a prophet. I gotta
First thing they dumbass.
So no famous people have to have the right, unless you give it secret, a secret society in the arms, you don't have the right. You don't have that right. You don't have that right. Because it's disrespectful to the brothers that are doing it.
And also to the Lord, man. Honestly, because at the end of the day, you're only marking yourself, man. And the Lord knows, man. You know what I'm saying? If a man, status is truly sincere. Like, you can fool a man, you can't fool the Most High.
Because they say
And the Lord will humble you too.
you put your money to the thing that's the most important to you. So you got $100 million, and you say you believe, what's more important than the money? You put your money what's most important to you. That's simple. That's simple logic. Oh, I got a business I'm doing over here. I'm investing in my business. I'm investing. Go ahead, brother.
Come on. The book of Matthew, chapter
Kendrick
27.
Lamar. We don't want to hear no Israel. I'm Israel. That shit sounds good.
You don't even say that no more.
Yeah, I'm about to say it.
You got lineups and shit.
That was like for that moment. That was for that moment. That's it. And like you said before, man.
Now
he's probably humble as that.
they slapped him on his wrist.
Yeah.
He got scared. That's what fuck that.
Basically.
Come on, the book of Matthew, chapter 27, and verse 57. When evening is come, there came a rich man of, how do you pronounce that? Arimathea, named Joseph, who also himself was Yahweh's disciple. He went to Pilate and begged the body of Yahweh. Then Pilate commanded the body to be delivered. So here it is, a rich man serving Yahweh or serving Yahweh. You know? Come. And when Joseph had taken the body, he wrapped it in clean linen cloth and laid it in his own tomb, which he had hewn out in a rock, and rolled a great stone to the door of the sepulchre and departed. So the rich man served Yahweh by granting him a tomb.
Yeah, because he lost money to push it. Anybody did.
He's like, he gave his life for me. You know, the most I can do is give him the tomb I purchased for my burial.
Conan, which also told you that there were rich disciples.
Yeah, like you said.
He
Like
gave
you said,
a rich
that
man.
money.
There's a lot of instances in that Paul ordered the church to give reverence to certain people. You know, even certain women. You know,
He names them.
Yep.
He names people that was helping the church.
Yeah.
By name, which shows they're important because their name is in the scrolls for the church. Well, that's why the scripture say, then they give a drink of living water. You know, should reap their benefits. So look, man, you ain't helping me. And it ain't like the brother said, it's about money. It's about your life. It's about your, we're doing our life. We don't have the money to just give. So we have to serve in our life. It's important.
And also, like I said, man, and also we have to look out for each other all the time. Man. That's the only thing we got. Like you said, we're not providing, we're actually surviving, man. That's what's important right now. Even in the world right now, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's thriving, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's all about survival right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, making it, hopefully they'll make it, because right now, like you said, people homeless, like I said, get jobs ain't the same no more. You know what I'm saying? Everything going up. You know what I'm saying? People facing eviction, going to court all the time, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, man, this is real.
Niggas trying to rob you. The Lord
Yeah,
said,
like
the
you
Lord
said,
said, think
broad
not.
daylight.
The Lord said, think not about tomorrow. The day is sufficient.
That's right.
You better hope you get through today. You in the valley of the shadow of darkness. You amongst wild, unwitting, niggas that dress up like a joker.
You got Transformers.
Oh, yeah, and they violent as shit.
Yeah, she think like, let me say the actual woman, man.
Now, I got one that be walking on my road. Whoa, this fool is a fucking... He got some wig on, but he'll look at you. He wants to, and you know he probably got mason or some crazy shit. So you just don't even make eye contact like this. And he walking like this chick. We live in a very, very dark time, man. You gotta pray to the Lord that you make it to
It's
the
going to get
destination.
harder and darker from here, man. Because like you said, once the summer over, you know, time is fall, autumn, and winter. That's the worst time. It's always between December, January, February, maybe and somewhere in March. brother got it.
This is Matthew chapter 19, verse 24, and it says, and again I say unto you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man.
The camel have a hunchback,
Yeah.
but an eye like it's like a tunnel.
Yes.
It's a small passageway. So a camel, you can't get a camel through there.
And they said, what, the eye for me?
You gotta damn near break the camel neck
Wow.
for it to push him through.
Yep.
So that shows you how hard it is for a rich man. Because a rich man literally got to break himself and deny himself and give it all up.
Yeah.
If he don't do that, then he ain't gonna make it. Because the rich is what? We just went into it. How if we had certain things, man, our mind would not be worried about doing video and studying and getting better in the spirit. You can go where you want to go, do what you want to do, eat what you want to eat, fuck who you want to fuck. Your mind is on pleasures, man. Your mind is constantly on pleasures. That's why these celebrities are in the state that they're in. Their mind is constantly on pleasure. On the fucking these different countries and have orgies. 10 women at one time, making them licking on each other often. Yeah, you know, in a big lavish room, plus silk sheets and all this shit. Man. Big ass fucking infinity pools, 20 by 20 bed. You know, they got fucking hotels.
No, you seen all the albums and stuff, you know what I mean? You know, some artists and they got 20 women on the bed.
Yeah, sick shit. They got fucking hotels in Spain that's like on the edge of cliffs, rocks, mountains, and they sit on like water, you know, like lavish shit. Yeah, lavish shit that you didn't even think would exist, man. Magic Johnson, you seen his yacht? They caught Magic Johnson on his yacht off the coast of some country over there near Europe.
Yeah, all the
He in the ocean. This yacht is big as shit. It look like a fucking carnival train. He on the shit. On the treadmill, and the drone zooms out. You see how big the yacht is. He off the coast, and they show you how they ain't concerned about the water, man. He got a mansion on water. He literally got a mansion on water.
Yeah.
Yeah, he on the treadmill. That shit was crazy.
That's pride, that's pride.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
That's pride.
Everybody that comes is like, yo, this is wild.
Yeah.
Go ahead, buddy.
That a rich man to enter into the kingdom of Yahweh.
How did Mac Johnson in the word 80? Yes. He was in the all the women over there. You might women was on them. He said, I'm about to go.
Yeah, over 100 women, that's all.
Right. Nice.
He said he got over 10,000 on him.
That's what he said?
Damn.
They got a lot of stories about that guy. You know, especially during that time, he was like a fuck.
Yeah. Hey, partying, big talk. He had orgies every night.
You know how Esau looked at Jake, especially during that time. Even now, like they look at LeBron like a fuck.
Yep.
So you can imagine back then during that time.
Yep.
Come on, Will.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts. They still do it to this day.
Because he was playing amongst nothing either.
Yeah.
Then
Dunk him from the free
Russell was
throw.
going there, but it was
Yeah,
Dunking from the free throw. That was his free throw. He would run and dunk fast.
he go out and eat with the boys. They don't eat them much.
Yep.
This is where Uncle Tom came off. That movie, but
Yeah, I think like 1970, 1970. They still got it up there.
Verse 25 says, when his disciples heard it, they were exceedingly amazed, saying, who then can be saved? But Yahushua held them and said unto them, with men this is impossible, but with Yahweh all things are possible.
You know, so that's the point. Don't, as the scriptures talk about, don't use this time, this grace period, as a cloak of maliciousness. You know, to do it to fulfill what you got going on. You know, think about the bigger picture, man. You know, and we're giving you the message of the bigger picture through the Spirit. You know, so hopefully you've been edified. You know, you can gain something from this and grow through the Spirit of God. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. We're gonna end by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Hashem Kapadash.
And once again, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who will teach and rule well according to the scriptures and the Holy Spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Kwame Yashar.
Shalom.